Back. We are back. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Like always, guys, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Hakeem, what, what you fighting
No,
on? What
no,
happened,
my
dog?
bad, my
What
bad.
happened?
Just fighting the haters off. Fighting the haters off.
What you
Shadow
mean? We ain't got
boxing.
no hater. We cool with everybody. We ain't got no hater
Yeah,
yet. Keyword yet. Well, we ain't
yeah.
got no hater, big dog.
Mhm.
How was your weekend, big dog? How was your weekend? Your weekend's all right. How was it, man?
It was great. It was great. Got some great news. Um, I'm
Yeah, we
here.
did. That was good. Yeah,
You
that
know,
was some good
great
news.
news.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here with my guy. So,
boy, you
what
look
could I
like
ask
that.
you?
That news got you wild awoke. That news got you
Hey,
wild awoke.
it got. Hey, listen. It got me back moisturizing my skin again. I stopped. Now I'm
Me either.
moisturizing.
Me too, bro. I was like, yo, that joke was like very motivational. But it was a good weekend. Good weekend. Good weekend, man. But like always, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. Pretty soon we're gonna be on Rumble, TikTok. And give a great shout out for Kick as well, because we're doing our thing over there in the Kick world. So how King, you know how we get down. But like always, man, shout out to Jordan, man, because Jordan, even though he's on his vacation, he's still always sending some topics. And I love this one, especially when it comes to the aspect of Jonathan Major. So Hakeem, so apparently Jonathan Major, even though he was found guilty, he's been getting not getting he had received from the judge 52 weeks in pretty much probation. So he got 52 weeks in probation for his alleged harassment and of course his assault in the third degree in December. So let's play that clip of them bringing it down on Jonathan Major's sentencing for 52 weeks for DV.
Will avoid jail time. Majors has been sentenced to probation after he was convicted of one count of second-degree harassment and one count of misdemeanor third-degree assault of his then-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer joins me now for more. Brian, what's your reaction to the sentence?
Makes sense. First-time arrest, assault, and a misdemeanor. It's an A-class misdemeanor, so the highest of misdemeanors we have in the state of New York, but you don't typically see jail time following this. It makes sense that based on the nature of the allegations and what we heard from the victim in this case as well, that anger management would be a large portion of this as well. We know it's a 52-week anger management program that he's allowed to do in Los Angeles, which is pretty standard. They don't usually force you to come back to the States to do a sentence like that, and to continue mental health counseling.
So what happens next in this case?
That's pretty much it. Unless his attorneys want to appeal the case, from my understanding, they are in that kind of that realm where they believe that the judge got it typically wrong in this, where, if you remember, Jonathan Majors was found not guilty for intentional assault, but for reckless assault. And I think the appellate issue there is that the jury should have never been given the option of reckless assault, but only stuck with the intentional assault. Therefore, he would have won based on a misdemeanor conviction and only been sentenced to the harassment, which I think he would have been much more comfortable with. So a potential appeal in the making.
So what are you watching for if they do go forward with an appeal?
I want to see whether or not the appellate court takes up the case. They can, of course, say they're going to reject it, or they're going to say they're going to take it. And if they do, whether or not those grounds or something they say are enough to overturn this conviction. What they're going to attempt to do, that being the defense, is argue that the facts alleged, as well as the facts that came out in the court, geared more towards an intentional assault rather than a reckless assault. And that jury charge should have never been given to the jury. If that's successful, it's a major change for Jonathan Majors, because he no longer has a criminal conviction, only that harassment violation. But you know what? Everyone can probably deal with a little bit of anger management and counseling, so it's no loss there in terms of he's not doing any jail time.
All right. ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer, thank you.
My pleasure.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your take, big dog.
Um, I just want to thank the ancestors, because I knew he wasn't gonna go to jail. With that amount of money he got, plus we saw the video. He didn't put his hands on her. The only thing he's guilty of is being with a white girl. That's basically it. America still has its issues, and I mean, he was convicted for running around here with that pretty white snow bunny. You know what I'm saying? And hope he learned his lesson. Hope he get Megan Good pregnant and live a happy black love life.
Yeah, but I think this one right here. But knowing him, I think his legal team probably still gonna try to go ahead and appeal it. Because remember, they say at the end of the day, he's not at fault. And we already saw clearly from the video, you saw that he left the scene. Pretty much, he left the scene, so it kind of showed you that he was not the aggressor. But even
Yeah,
though it seemed like he was not aggressive, they made it seem like he was. So that's why I think he's going to still try to go ahead and appeal it. But I like to break down on ABC on the how the ABC angle how he said that. At the end of the day, everybody needs some form of anger management because some people still dealing with root cause. Even right now with him going through this, so this is gonna create anger within inside of him. So to me, I think it still is a win-win for him. I don't think it's a loss. No, I talk about it's a win-loss because remember he still lost some of his deals, but it's a win that he's not able to do jail time. So
yeah.
that's a good win. So, uh, but that was pretty much it. But let's see. Of course, if we have more developing story when it comes to Jonathan Major, we will talk about it. Of course, on Chaos because you know, I'm very intrigued about this. What's going on? What's going on, Kendall? What's going on, Kendall? What's going on? What's
What's
going
up,
on,
Kendall?
Kendall? Oh, but before we talk about J. Cole, Hakeem, I don't think you heard, or you probably did hear, Young Miami received legal papers at a pool party in Houston.
Hey,
But then, that's messed up. You had a pool party in Houston. You were like, man, I ain't going to. And somebody give you legal papers.
bro, she's down bad right now, bro.
But let's play that clip of her receiving the legal papers at a pool party in Houston.
Dog asked me to serve Young Miami with this lawsuit. My nigga Charlie C. So I'm about to do it. Dog asked me to serve Young Miami with this lawsuit. My nigga. Oh, my nigga Charlie C. asked me to serve Young Miami with this lawsuit. She's supposed to be in this club tonight. So goddamn, I'm about to do it. Bro, my nigga. Okay, can I come my birthday?
It's a bad bitch birthday. Her birthday is next week. So shout out to all the bitches whose birthdays next week. Absolutely.
Young Miami.
Yes.
Let me get this to you. It's a gift.
What is this? What did you just say?
So my homeboy Charlie C. You been served.
Okay. Okay, can I come?
And shout out to her sons in the building. Yeah, King, you saw
Hey,
all that.
Hassan.
King.
Hey, hey, I love how he did it. Shout out to Hassan. Let me tell you something. When it rains, it pours. And I think that these celebrities are no different from regular people in the shenanigans that they get into. You know what I'm saying? So like she's just gonna get her just due. Hopefully she's able to navigate through this rough time.
No, but the situation. Okay, the situation with Young Miami. Remember, one thing I was gonna ask you too. Can they even record themselves doing it?
Yes, you can, because it's a legal matter. Just to prove to say that he did, like he
Oh,
did,
thank you for explaining that. I
yeah.
wasn't sure that you could do that. Hey, Jay Lane's in the building. Shout out to Jenny. She said, I'm watching in the clouds.
Jalen, Houston's finest. What's
Well,
cracking,
y'all over
baby?
there acting crazy in Houston, giving Miami some legal papers in the Houston pool party. Houston's not fun anymore.
Hey,
They're like they're giving people papers out there.
hey, Jalen, the reason why I was shopping for a Canon Rebel 7. You know me to get my photography on, Jalen. You know what I mean?
Oh man, what you say? She's in the cloud watching. I like that. I like how they be doing that. That's dope. No, but at the end of the day, Young Miami, she wasn't really not bothered too much about it. Pretty much is it's a the lawsuit is because of her pretty much working for Diddy, quote unquote. That wasn't quote unquote because all this allegedly because we really don't know. So that's pretty much what's in the law papers, and it's pretty much stating that she got to go to court to find out if did she really pretty much work for Diddy or whatever the case may be. But it's just that she was like, yeah, you just like her facial expression, like, yeah, okay. But she like was just taken off guard because I would say like normally I know people get served all the time, but it was just like he got her really good. really good. She like that's the girl right there. She's a bad bee, this and that. To me, it seemed fake, but when you broke it down, like, hey, no, they're allowed to do that. Then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that there's a clarity then. So, because I was like, why would you put on social media that you did it? I thought certain things you would just keep it on a hush hush. This is my opinion. But I don't know, Hakeem, you got any more take on this one before we move on? Because we have a lot
No,
of take to do.
no. This is just her season of fall. She'll bounce back from this. It's not nothing major. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So, the bread and butter, J. Cole.
that soft ass
J.
nigga.
Cole, literally yesterday, pretty much after the performance was done, sat down in his chair on the main stage with him and his fans, and he made an open apology to Kendrick Lamar. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like his apology, but we're gonna break it down, break it down, break it down. So, DJ Academic went on a rant about it. Other podcasts are going on a rant about it as well because the simple fact is, DJ J. Cole should never apologize. He should have just went in all the way in. But okay, let's take a look at J. Cole apology.
I've been happy. I've been moving on my own accord, off my own desires, my own wants. Now, why am I saying all of that? All of that shit led me up into this point. 10 years later, after this song, I'm here. Here I am. I've been just chasing my shit. You know what I mean? Like following my dream and just trying to like head to the fall off in the way that I wanted to do it. And so I put out this project on Friday called Might Delete Later. I don't know how many people done checked it out or whatever, but I put this project out. And I swear to God, I'm so proud of that project because I know, one, it's just a lead up. It's just an EP that leads me up to this thing that I've been working on for a long time. And I know the work it took to get to a certain type of skill level. And I love this shit. So that shit mean a lot to me, right? So I'm so proud. I've been happy. I've been that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Boom, 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 right? That project, except for one part. Oh, I don't really feel no way. But the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? I don't really feel no way. You know, I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past two.
Where's DJ Academics? Hold on.
Well, DJ Academic, what happened?
All right. Was with DJ with DJ
No, no, because DJ, I ain't do the one on, I ain't did the one on the DJ breaking it down, because DJ, you know how DJ is, he be in a whole nother rant. when it comes to the aspect of J. Cole. So that's why I didn't really get it because he was really going in on J. Cole because remember at the end of the day he breaks things down to the T, but sometimes at the end of the day he still be like trying to flag people as well. So I try to be very careful with DJ. But go ahead, I can your thoughts. Go ahead.
I thought this made him look like a true soft ass nigga.
That was DJ said the same thing. But now that a shout out to Natasha, DJ Trium's in the building, and also Ashton's in the building as well. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Shout out to Natasha. This is not hip hop. And I know a lot of y'all who come, you know what I mean? Shout outs to is that my half brother, Ashton Wims? Shout outs to him. J. Cole made a hard choice and chose his peace of mind over riding the hype of mine. People will get over it. Jalen, I understand that. For a brother who, Jalen, I'm a little bit older than you. We love a good battle. We love a good battle. This is not hip hop.
Hey, Bobby, what's going on?
Hold on, hold on,
Hey,
hold on.
lovely Bobby, great to see you.
She said hi to you, but don't say hi to me. I guess it's
Because I know how to treat Bobby. You don't be treating her good. You got to treat her. You got your turkey. You got to know how to treat the ladies, man. You can't
all
be
right.
going in too hard.
All right, Bobby. So check this out. We love it's always good over here. Ramadan Kareem to you. One more day, most definitely. But here's the thing: for people who love this music stuff, and this is hip hop, and he claims to be a bar spitter, and he's rated one of the best to ever, one of the best bar spitters today. Why are you apologizing for a battle? Somebody threw a line out there. Cole could have still tapped Kendrick jaw, but I understand it would have gone too far. Regardless, we wanted to go too far. You know what I mean? Is when Meek was dealing with Drake, and Drake was battling. He kept it going. When we go back to Nas and Jay-Z, they hit below the belt. They're cool now. This is hip hop. This is blood sport. We can't. Thank you. We can't not deviate from that. Now this getting soft. It's getting milk toast. No, nigga, I want you to fight. I want you to fight. Aren't no both? Yeah, they don't got no problem. It's not beef. This is blood sport. It's hip hop. I want to see niggas spit bars. I want niggas to diss each other. Then we shake hands and do a track together. So this was corny. He said,
Yeah, it was corny. But go ahead.
I love music and the rap has been boring and as fuck, and it would have been entertaining, but J. Cole isn't young anymore. He's a whole dad. Thank you, Jalen. You're right about that. I don't
No,
think
but
he has. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think he had the mental capability of doing it because when you even say it on stage, say I felt like I was losing myself. That this is someone that's not me. So I'm like, okay, why put yourself into a predicament that you know is not you? Like for me, I know I'm not a game banger. I won't be hanging around with a lot of game bangers. It just doesn't make
100%.
any. It doesn't make any sense. So J. Cole, you're in the hip hop world. Of course, you're gonna have people that's gonna try you. You're supposed to be able to try them back. You're not supposed to be like, oh, take a seat back and not say anything. So I think this was a big downfall for his fans because remember, a lot of people was expecting him to go in and they were like, okay, you did a 7 million drill, and then you take back everything you said. So pretty much it made you look like a soft person. And then DJ trying to say, do you consider him to be the top three? I say no. After him pulling back, he's no longer the top three. Put somebody else there. I think
Yeah.
you you already know, still have Drake,
Yeah.
have Kendrick Lamar, but I don't know who would be the third person. One guy was trolling. DJ I can never say Future, but he was trolling.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
Yeah. No, listen. It was Cole, Drake, because Drake does consider himself a hip hopper. Then Benny the Butcher. Those were the three bar spitters that, like, if it was on some battle stuff, because especially Cole was the number one spitter out here. But in the midst of a battle, you pull back. Sorry,
I'm
we
saying
don't
you
want
lost. You pretty much forfeit your position.
your
You
crap.
gave up your position. So I don't know. I don't know what his PR team told him, but if it is part of him, pretty much find peace of mind because it is Ramadan. It's almost the end of Ramadan. So you feel like, you know what? forgive me, my brother. You know, I got a lot of respect for you. However, it's still gonna hurt his brand because remember, this right here, you don't lose a lot of fans for this. Trust me, you will. He's gonna gain fan after this because his fans was expecting him to go all the way in.
Bruh. These guys don't got no real beef. A lot of people need to understand these guys are whole dads out here. We wanted to see a beef. We wanted to see a bar for bar. The game would have got shaken up. He said, "Did Hakeem really just say he put Drake in battle rap?" Yes, Natasha. I'm gonna tell you why. Drake is at the highest of the game, most visible. There's other guys who can rap tremendously well, but they're not in the limelight. So when we talking about record sales and who's at the highest, we put him up there as far as battling concerned. You know what I mean? And the list would be different if there was other contenders, but there's no other person who's as visible as these guys we're talking about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wanted him to do a Drake. Drake dropped what 3 to 4 records back to back when the disc was going. Come on, man. He battled everybody. So, and he's not really considered a battler, but he won his battles. This shit to give an apology in the midst of a battle, I say, I know I'm getting old.
No, the culture changed. The culture's not the same anymore. And this is a prime example I was telling somebody too because people were like, I want to go out there with my guns and I want to like back in the day when people used to talk about wars. I said people don't want to
Yeah,
go to war no more. And them days are like those days are over with.
man.
Battle rap. People don't want to battle like that anymore. People just say, "Hey, I just want to do like J Cole. I just want to do good music, have people I can associate with, and I don't care what nobody say. This is my peace of mind. I got to be able to sleep at night." So I would say he did a good thing for himself,
Yeah, yeah.
rather than by you doing a good thing for yourself, knowing that you really much going to cause a lot. You're gonna have people in the uproar. That's pretty much what's happening now. Everybody's online. Everybody talking about, oh, it's a light skin. Everybody talking about colorism. They say, hey, it's a light skin versus dark skin. You see, light skin dudes really scared of the dark skin dudes. It's just a nonsense take on this one. But I think this was pretty much for J. Cole to be able to sleep at night. And I don't know. I don't think he was just like probably too worried that because remember Kendrick probably people do rock with Kendrick heavy, so he probably was like, oh, I'm about to go to California. I don't want to have no issues there.
Listen, Kendrick started it. This was a whole conspired beef with Metro Boomin. His whiny ass needed to have some. His whiny ass needed something to get his record sales. So they dropped a nuke. I'm like, whoa, whoa, where that came from? He was talking some cash money shit. I was listen and let the record show. I am a J. Cole fan. I do not like Kendrick. I never been a fan of his music. Never. But I gotta give credit when credit is due. That verse he dropped was treacherous. I was waiting for my young guy to come up here and did something. I thought he did a little something. It wasn't what I was expecting. You know what I mean? And then you go and apologize. I was waiting for a better diss record after 7 minute drill. That was too much.
He
Shout
probably
out
felt
to
like that.
Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan. He probably said I couldn't handle it. He probably said I don't. He probably like I don't want to do it.
Man. Ron, these guys need to understand. These guys need to understand. This is battle rap. When you want to get into this lane, if you want to claim to be the hottest hip hop rapper, not sales, not pop star, you talking about battle rapper. Yes, J. Cole is a lyricist, but he was sneak dissing niggas in other records. DJ Triumph, he been sneak dissing, throwing jabs. Come on, get ready.
It's
Get ready.
different, but it's different from battle rap. Sneak this is totally different from battle rap though.
And listen, they don't sneak this because these boys out here hungry. You know what I mean? They out here hungry.
Some people made for the certain thing, and I think I would say to me, if I'm thinking like J. Cole, he probably say, I don't know how this is gonna take me to the next level. I think he's trying to be on the next level like Drake.
Man, that shit made him look cotton soft, man.
It really did. I would say that was it. I think his fans, well, the fans there present, it seemed like they love what he was doing. So, but I know the people outside of not being in the arena felt some type of way of him doing that. So, it's not good. It's not looking good for J. Cole.
Yeah, but this too shall pass. You know what I mean?
So that means, so how can I mean you gonna forgive him? You forgive him then, huh?
I forgive him. I still listen to his music. I just, what I mean, as a personal opinion, I didn't think this was warranted. You don't need to apologize to nobody. Come on, bro. This is a battle. You give a fuck about what's going on. Y'all gonna kiss and make up later. Some of y'all niggas, y'all have each other's phone numbers. Yo, bro, these guys have each other's phone numbers, people. Don't let these people fool you. You feel me? These guys have each other's phone numbers, bro. So I just thought that, you know, I didn't know what J. Cole, I didn't know what J. Cole was on there. I'm like, yo, on some G shit, he couldn't have been my son.
Hassan said he sent something to your Instagram. I don't know if you
Hold on.
saw it. He said it's something pertaining with J. Cole.
All right. Oh, yeah. Let me get it. Yeah. Huh.
They said when he was on Shannon 3 days ago. Hold on, Tom, we're gonna get it right now. Hold on.
He say, as he say, this guy. He also has been on Shannon show yesterday with another white Timmy. They act like they don't know each other and act like, what is this about? I'm confused.
Hassan, what is about? He got confused. He said when he was on. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I ain't checked the ID, so I don't know what you're talking about. Only you can see that. But
Yeah,
pretty much, I would say J. Cole waved the white flag. I agree with Natasha Vincent. J. Cole waved the white flag because he no longer want any beef. He want to keep everything neutral. But I would say I don't think it's a victory. It's not a victory case over there in the J. Cole world, but to him, he said he felt as peace of mind. So I think he's gonna be okay.
hey man,
That's I can get a final take on this before we move forward.
hey
I don't
man,
know.
he couldn't have been my son.
So like you go tell him like, go ahead, fight back, fight back, fight back.
Yeah, like shit, man. Nigga, I'm into that battle rap, nigga. You better get your ass out there and represent for the game.
No, because it's crazy because I didn't expect him. Nobody expected him to apologize because we was literally going to do a review on Joe Budden breaking down the 7 minute drill. So I don't know if we still want to do a review on that because now he apologized. So we
Yeah,
shouldn't even do a review on it.
and that's just
So
not. Yeah, it's not even worth having a
it's not even worth it because he pretty much gave up the torch and said, you know what, the fight is over, game is done, whatever it may be. But well, by that was done yesterday, so pretty much over the weekend. So also over the weekend, Mary J. Blige was hit. Real Love is subject of a lawsuit. Now, mind you, Hakeem, it's been 30 years.
Yeah,
Now all of a sudden they want to do a lawsuit. Of course, there's no video. There's no video for this one, but we can show the image of pretty much Mary J. Blige making hit. Real Love is subject of a lawsuit. So pretty much they say and it's crazy, right? After Diddy gave all his publishing back to his artists, now it seems like all his artists are getting lawsuits.
yeah,
You see the craziness? So mind there was the 30-year-old music, 30 really old. and now the Piercers are going to come back and try to fight for it back. They say pretty much it's a remake of a 1973 song. All this, but mind you, all this time because they sampled it, but all this time now they want to do a lawsuit. Why they didn't do it back then when Diddy was running things? It's crazy. After he get everybody back their publishing deal, now everybody's coming in with the lawsuit. And not only that, but Mimi's in the building. Shout out to Mimi, she's in the building.
Shout out.
I can't show like that half love. She want that full love.
That's all I got for today, baby. That's all I got for you, man.
Well, you trying to get us flagged?
No.
Crazy? You better get that girl her full love.
That's all I got for you. It's still love. It's just that's it. I feel like a lot of
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Ryan said, I feel like a lot of music has been sampled from older music. People have no idea about it. Yeah, it does until they flip. But the thing is, Mary J. Blige is not listed as the defendant. She doesn't own the music.
Who owns it?
Universal.
Bad Boys?
Universal.
Oh, Universal.
Yeah, she doesn't own the masters to the music. None of these rappers, a lot of these people don't own the music. So, whoever owns the music is gonna get sued. She's not listed. She's the song, the person who sung the song, but she doesn't own the masters, and I bet she don't even own the publisher. So we gotta look at it.
But they getting sued, and it doesn't and not only that, but it doesn't look good. Cause because now they're doing a lawsuit, I don't think they're gonna be playing that song anymore because they're under the lawsuit. So I don't think, because I know if they playing it and they lose the lawsuit, it's gonna be a lot of huge compensation. So I think if the record label are smart enough, because you say she don't really own it, it's mostly the record label. I know they're smart enough to know like not to play the song right now until the lawsuit is done. Until the lawsuit is done with.
Yeah.
So, but my girl Mary J. Blige, and I actually love that song too. That actually is a really good song.
Real love.
It is. It's a really good song.
I'm talking about that real love. Somewhat, yeah.
But they not on that right now. These record labels not on that trip. But that was a really quick. That's a really quick one. So Hakeem, this one over the weekend, that was a lot of stuff was happening over the weekend. So Baby shares a video showing him being SA'd by a fan. And mind you, when he showed this video of him being SA'd by a fan, it was literally an older woman, like an auntie. There you go. You're right there underneath the gorilla. Like an auntie. Let's play the clip. Go ahead.
Hey, I want you to notice how she came in here and didn't say hi to me, but say hi to everybody else. Still have. All right.
Yeah. Oh no, she said. Maybe say she made that face, but I didn't hear about that lawsuit. Yeah, it's a real lawsuit. Yeah, It just came out over the weekend. But yeah. Oh, you say because she didn't say hi to you?
Yeah. She was in here bigging up everybody else.
I still be like, they in the building. You know, I still give them a shout out.
But it don't work like that though. It don't work like that. Listen, when we go over there, we banging big hearts like over there. But I understand. I'm used to being treated like this. It's life. So I'm learning my lesson as I grow into myself and as I'm healing every day. All right. So
see, look, she giving it to you now. She's like, hey, Prince.
Okay.
Spoiled, man. You spoiled, man.
Okay, you Hawaiian spoiled. Sophie. Yeah. Let's go.
Play that.
Way to work.
Yes. Oh my God. Why my phone acting stupid as hell?
Yeah, come on. I got a ride, auntie.
I know. Oh, you got me shaking.
I don't shake, baby.
Okay.
I don't shake, auntie.
Okay, come on. Oh, hey, y'all.
Sit on my lap with it, ain't you?
Yeah, I want to you. Look at the picture, look.
Okay, auntie.
Yeah, smile with your goatee. Yeah. All right, y'all be careful and be safe.
Always.
All right, it's beautiful in here, too.
So.
don't worry about it. Okay. You sexually assaulted me. Well, let's go.
Let's go, man.
Hey,
Yo.
I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
No, she touches. They
Yeah,
blocked it.
I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
She touches crouch, man. You can't do that, man. You're not
I don't, I
supposed to be
don't,
doing that.
hey, I don't
That's
see.
assault.
That's not assault when you're assaulting deviants. He's a sexual deviant. That's not a.
Still, but he's not going around He's not going around touching women's butts. It's an
But
assault.
that man got four. That man got 5 different kids from 5 different women. Come on.
About Hakeem, that's different. They allow him to mate with him, but I'm not saying he's not going around like groping. That is an assault.
Listen, if it was a sexy Instagram model, he would have told you like it would have been no problem. It's auntie though. You feel me? He probably said that's his mom. Is like, Mama, don't touch me. Mama, don't touch me.
So Hakeem, so you let's say you sit in your car. Now you famous now. You sit in
Yeah.
your car, your nice car.
Uh-huh.
A lady come in, a friend, a friend of the show comes and then touch you in your crotch. You gonna feel it. You're like, yo, who is this lady?
She wouldn't got that far because my butch security would have stopped her in her tracks.
That's what I'm saying. But he doing stuff for the fan, like he doing something. Cause people remember a lot of people complain that celebrities don't take a lot of pictures or don't do anything for the fans. That they're very rude. They're like, get away from me. But I can see why. Cause look, people are literally crouch. You get what I'm saying? Hakeem.
Yeah, listen. You know there's a double standard when it comes to SA. You know what I mean? You know when a woman do it to a man, they don't say it's SA. It's you wanted it. They say you wanted it. You wanted to be violated. It's just the same way when they slip they slip that pill in your drink and you wake up and your rollie and your money is gone and your pants is half down.
The toxic comment. And now that, but I want to address keep Mimi comment because he said it's my fault. How is my fault for you not showing love for Hakeem? That's on you. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm just
You can
introducing everybody. I'm putting everybody when I see everybody I say, hey, they in the building. I do my normal thing.
Mimi, don't blame him. That's on you. Like, but Mimi, I'm used to people putting me last. That's why I have to put myself first.
But hey, I like that one.
You know what I'm saying?
I was at the first video. You already took it.
Yeah, that is Colombia. They call that a Colombian special. Where they pop the drink in your drink, you wake up with no money, no jewels, and your pants half down.
That's Colombia. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Colombia Mickey. They do it here too. You know what I'm saying? So
No, but I was just saying, I know the world is backwards. I know when it comes to certain things, but if it was let's say it was a woman in that car and if a man would have did that, that man would have been in jail.
he going to prison.
Immediately.
He's
You
going to
can't go
prison.
around here touching people. And I always tell people, stop touching people. Some people don't want to be touched. Now, he did something that was very nice, and I think all of them should do it. Like, take pictures with your fans, give them a shout out if you on the Instagram, like, hey, I'm with Auntie, whatever the case may be. But Auntie went too far, and even he shot. But I do kind of agree with you on this aspect. If it was a pretty lady, I don't think he would have took it the wrong way.
Nah, he wasn't going to take it the wrong. You talking about this is somebody who's openly been involved in numerous affairs with women. Some of these women would pass around. I know they probably put the first move on him. You know what I'm saying? And he was probably with this. And you know what I mean? So you say this old lady, you should be happy your friend is essaying you. It's a privilege. My bad is not essay when you're a man. It means that you're wanted. But if it was reversed for a woman, it's essay. Y'all get it?
Yeah, I know. I get it. Mimi said she don't want to interrupt the show, so she wanted to say hi, y'all. Mimi, I saw the comment. That wasn't Mimi's in the building.
I didn't see it, and
didn't see the comment.
I wear 4 glasses.
Hakeem, he's spoiled. So when y'all come in the chat, address Hakeem first, and then address me second. If you don't address
No, don't do it like that. I don't want to seem like a tyrant here. I am a little bit
very dominant.
You know what I mean?
That's why I got this topic. I got this perfect topic for you at the end. Don't worry, I got you at the end. I ain't gonna do it now because you already kind of already saw it, but I'm gonna do it at the end.
So,
So this one right here, Hakeem, is it's 3 layers, right? It's 3 layers. When we talk about Ben Simmons, if I'm saying it right, yeah. If I'm saying it right, no,
yeah,
sorry, Russell Simmons' daughter. Pretty much. Let's play the old clip of Russell Simmons' daughter. Back then had an altercation. Back then, is it Yoki? Yoki? If I'm saying the name right?
Aoki, whatever her name is.
Yeah, Yoki Lee. Pretty much, it's an old clip. The first one I came with him, where you see Russell Simmons with the blue shirt. Let's play that first because it shows that how they interacted. How she said one day she wanted a sugar daddy, and he got upset about it. Yeah, let's play that one first.
Raise my budget. I'm gonna get a sugar daddy. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
What did you say?
Nothing. Okay.
You don't even have sugar daddy capabilities, right? Aren't you a B? Of course you are, right?
I'm just saying, if you don't give me money, I'm gonna go. I don't know. So
You're not gonna do any of that. You're just gonna raise your budget. Your budget's
I'm
fine.
gonna be an ambassador for the meat industry.
God is watching you. He hears you. I mean, your higher self hears you. You know what you said is bad. You're not gonna do that. You're just talking. Where's that boyfriend of yours? Is he still around?
Yeah, he's not. He's hiking right now.
Watch
If
it.
you don't raise my budget, I'm gonna.
So that's her. Pretty much, that's the guy she dating. So she got herself a sugar daddy. So pretty much, let's play the second clip of her talking about her relationship with the guy that Hakeem showed a picture of. Yoki breaking it down when she in the car. Yes, that one.
In St. Bart's. I'm so sad, but I'm very sad, very happy. And when I return home, everybody who knows me will be getting a happier, more chilled out version of me. My boyfriend is checking in. I don't know why we're checking in advance like this. Probably because I always miss flights. I should just show. Crepe?
Huh?
Crepe?
No.
No crepe? Crepe?
Okay, we go.
Oh, I thought you were saying no.
No, I can't. I couldn't check in because I don't have my green card.
I'm making my final St. Bart's video.
Oh.
Would you like to share your favorite thing about the trip anonymously? You said me.
Be with you.
You want me to open the drink?
It's okay. You don't mention that you want to be my partner.
Baby, you are on. Shush.
Huh?
Shush. I'm making this video. Baby, do you want to go to Kenya?
Kenya?
Someone has invited us to Kenya.
Kenya is kind
What?
of on the edge of the dangerous, right?
Shut up. Never mind.
There's a war.
Shush. When are we going to Japan? Actually,
Japan is so much better.
baby, shush.
Japan is magic.
I'm going to just shut up. I am though a big Bulgari person.
I can tell you.
I am though a big Bulgari person.
I got the message.
Okay, I just want to make that very clear. Bulgari. Wee. Bye, Bulgari.
Bye, Bulgari.
Hopefully they have my necklace when I come back.
Hopefully.
And they don't sell it to somebody else.
I'm sure they have another 17 on their counter.
Oh my god, look at this giraffe. We're obsessed with this giraffe. This is our favorite giraffe. No, I want my crepe.
I know, but you can walk there and then eat it there. It's going to take an hour.
No, it's okay.
Get into finish it off.
Okay. You can only see its neck.
I know, but it's coming now. Now,
Ooh, you know what I also like a lot?
yeah? Which one? Hermes?
Cartoon.
Okay. Sorry.
Baby, when you were either asleep or at Celine Me and some of my followers saved a bird.
You saved a bird, huh?
Yes, it was dying.
You could have believed.
Yeah, I know, I do. I want a crib.
No, I know, but I
Yeah,
just
I
asked
did
you
nothing
what it
else.
was.
Oh no, we can walk together.
Go on a
Did
tangent
he
about
jump
her
out?
trip. So I can't. Even when the clip was playing, it seemed like you were disturbed.
Yeah, she's she's sleeping with her granddaddy.
But
She's
this is very common though.
no. Listen. Y'all can't say nothing to me for the whole year. This is what happens when women are influenced by money. This how desperate you get. You kissing your granddaddy and tongue kissing your granddaddy. We ain't talking about 10 years. That's 20 years her age. No, sleeping with her granddaddy. That man, oh, listen. As beautiful and sexy she is, if she were to try to talk to a guy that was, because listen, that white dude is overweight and he moves slow. If this was somebody her age, she would have had a problem with it. She would have said he's not good enough for him. But this is a guy who is a billionaire Italian guy who's talking to her like that's his child. No, it's not her actual grandpa. I'm using that as a metaphor. She's sleeping with her granddaddy. He's 65. She's 21. They tongue kissing in the mouth. Ladies, do y'all say something? But I want to say something. I didn't see a lot of comments in there. I didn't see a lot of women going against that. Maybe because he's white. I didn't see the white women said anything wrong. I just seen
Yeah,
all
no, because they do it all the time. That's what I'm
they do
saying.
it.
They do it all culturally. They do it all the time.
I see all the black men in there had a problem with it.
Yeah, because they ain't got no money.
It's not
If they do it, they get a lot of we get a lot of pushback for doing it. Like
listen.
why y'all talking to why y'all talking to young women? So that's why they probably like, hey, you see they're doing it and y'all don't say anything.
Listen, brother. Age gap dating is one thing, but that's too goddamn old.
But look at Al Pacino. Al Pacino got like a 21-year-old woman. I think she's pregnant with his child right now.
Yeah, but he ain't in our community.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I said it earlier. I say because remember that's their community, so they don't have an issue with it. But I would say if it was us, it would have been a different conversation.
Yeah, but she's technically in our community. She's half black, and this. And the thing about it is like, listen, I have no problem with it if she's of age, but I know she's there for the money though.
Yeah, because allegedly they say her father cut her off. He started sending her money because it's in fact of his ex-wife. You already know when they got done with, he pretty much cut ties with the children. Now they say their relationship is not that great. That wasn't on TV. I thought they had the best relationship, and I said I think we even did a breakdown on the show about it. Like they don't have a best relationship, therefore, uh, she looking for money. So she like, hey, this Italian man got money, or French man, because Natasha say he was speaking in French. She rather sacrifice her happiness for the resources, and a lot of women do that all the time. This ain't anything new.
It's disgusting though.
I can't. Women feel the same way about men. When men like 6 years old and get a 19-year-old woman, women feel the same way.
So with that being said, like there's a thing with Danny Glover is 75, his girl is 55. That's
That's
nothing.
different.
That's
That's
different.
different. Yeah, that's different.
That's different. There, if Aoki was like 35-ish or 40th, I would have said she's mature enough to deal with somebody old like that. I said, okay. 21, hold on now.
But you see, she telling the guy to shut up in the car. She told the guy to shut up multiple times. The guy was like, "Okay." He's a
She said,
simp.
"Shush." She's talking to him like that was her granddaddy. That you don't talk to your man like that. I'll be damn a woman tell me shush in the midst of a conversation.
And I don't have an issue with simp because I'm in the simp world too. But I'm just saying, like, but she's you see, he ain't giving no pushback because no woman ain't gonna tell me the shit. You got me crazy. But she told him to be quiet. He saw he got quiet.
Man, come on, man. I don't know what. Listen, I don't know what they running over there, bro. I'm not. I'm not in that type of situation.
Hakeem, that's cap. You know what I'm saying? That's cap. Because I guarantee you was there. You got the one. You got the money. You got a beautiful woman. You able to travel with. You don't give a damn what people say. As you get
No,
that type of money, you don't give a damn what people say anymore.
listen, listen. You see, I don't want to seem a little bit like but I've never really dated anything that young, bro. Like there's
40.
certain
So you 40 now, early 40s.
yeah.
You talk to a woman that's 21. A lot of people say
I
that's
wouldn't
not
do that.
bad.
I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't do that, but a lot of people say
Yeah.
that's not bad though.
It okay, the age is not that bad, but you know where it sounds different if she was 21 and he's 30. Like
Okay,
if I was 30, I understand, but if I'm 40, you got to be like 37 or 38 for me to even
but
consider.
not 30, not 30, not actually 30.
Um
Because
30 I
30 is
might
fine time.
yeah, 30 I
Consent
might
is
still look at you like a child though. You know what the biggest thing for me is, bro?
mm,
At my age right now, I'm from a generation where I still might want to talk and reminisce about stuff. What can I talk to a 21-year-old about?
no. You're not supposed to talk to her. You're supposed to train her
No,
in the way you want her to be built.
no, I'm looking for a companion, not a toy.
But that's the purpose. No, I get what you're saying. It is true. You're looking for a companion, but the whole purpose is the reason why they tell guys that they're young because you can kind of train the woman or form the woman how you want her to be. They say normally when a woman in her 30s, she pretty much damaged. That's what a lot of guys say. They say when a woman in her 30s, she pretty much damaged. That's why they say a guy that's really looking for marriage or trying to build something, get a woman that's younger because you're able to train
Yeah.
her. You can build her
Listen.
how you want her to be built. Woman that's in her 30s, she probably already been married, probably already been divorced,
Yeah.
probably already hate men. So they say don't deal with them, just sleep with them, but don't build like a future with them. They damage.
Depending on how they was raised. Cause look, if I say, my love, do you ever dream of
Hmm.
candy coated raindrops? She wouldn't know that song.
That's why you teach her. You
No,
play the
no, no,
records
no,
for her and
no,
then
no, no,
explain
no,
it to
no.
her. What does that song mean?
No, I need somebody to press a button like, babe, we playing our favorite song together. Babe, I'm gonna put on some Jill Scott, some India Ari. What she's
Think
gonna
about
play
it.
some
Think
Uzi
about it
Vert?
like prime example. You see how she told him to be quiet? He took it out jokingly. You see, there was not no argument there, right? But let's say it was a woman his age, he probably would have got into an argument. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, that shit looks so weird. The
It looks
convert,
weird,
yeah,
but a lot of men I have conversations with a lot of men. They even told me they're like, Ronnie, you know what I'm saying? Like you should really reconsider about dating young. And I say, no, I like to date one my own age. But they were like, you should real consider about dating young because when you date girls that's younger, you able to control or maneuver the whole situation than a woman that's your age. Because that's when you get a lot of backlash.
so here's the thing though, bro. When when you dating somebody young, like me teaching somebody, I'm a little bit tired. I need to do that with kids. I don't want a third child. I need a woman to be on autopilot. I need you to know what to do when you get with Prince Hakeem, baby. I need you to know what to do. Like, I'm not trying to train you. And then I be with around older guys who are with women that are their age. They come and look at you, come next to me. I'm at an age where if you're 21, you could be my daughter. Hey, who's this? Your daughter? No, we're actually sleeping together. We're a couple. Are you sure, Hakeem?
Mm.
My homeboy will say, It's not like you. It's not like you. I didn't know you was like rocking the cradle a little bit. Hey, if you if you're into those type of things. But if I came in with a 35-year-old, people would understand, like, yeah, okay, you got you a thick one, seasoned. 40, 45, 46. Yeah, you wouldn't have got you a season. Yeah, let's get it. When they see
So
that,
Italian. No, but go ahead and finish your
no, go ahead.
comment down there. You're gonna read it. No, because I was reading on Natasha comment
Yeah, go
about
ahead.
Italian men. She said how they don't argue with women. Pretty much that's part of their culture. They just don't argue with women.
If she needs her allowance, she should tread lightly. Hey, listen, Natasha, you can tell she's driven by money. The conversation she was having, hey, I hope my bracelet comes to Burgate. She sound like a child. Luckily she's dealing with them. The right one's gonna exploit her. Say, put that mouth down there. You want that Burglay breakfast? Put that mouth down there.
He probably already did that. He probably did that when the camera went off.
Yeah, I believe it.
So it is what it is. But
He probably called it a little N-words while they effort. Is it okay for me to call you the N-word? Go ahead, daddy. My nigger bitch.
I can't. You terrible, man. You terrible, man. I ain't gonna let you.
No,
I'm not gonna let you slander the girl, man. The
no, it's
girl,
not slander. You dating a 65-year-old white man. If that's not exploitation, what you talking about? You got a daddy. You got a dad. Listen, his daddy wasn't too far too. When Kamora Lee she was young too.
exactly. That's what I'm
She was
saying.
young too. So I guess it's okay. Kamora was money hungry. I guess it runs in the family. That's a beautiful young girl who needs to travel, live her life, date, don't get pregnant, enjoy the world.
But she not gonna be able to travel with men her age because men her age don't make that type of money to be
You
traveling.
you need companionship. You don't need money. I'm telling you, what she's doing, she's selling her soul. Money's not. You know what so kills me about this thing? As I get older and I learn, money's not everything.
It's not.
Like the stuff that y'all put an asterisk and an emphasis on will lead you to ruin, baby. If you don't follow God. You talking to somebody who done spent money, been in the casinos, been overseas, you know what I mean? Tapping ass for a couple of dollars. Spending like, you want some of this money, baby? What you gonna do for it? That's
Shout
what
out to White High. He's in the building. Right.
he say. Older men don't date their age because they have kids they don't want to deal with or move them into the home. That's a true statement. But why high? They should find somebody who don't have kids. Or you know what I mean? There's a lot of women who of age right now who don't have kids.
But they may have ways. They have ways about them they don't want to deal with than a younger woman.
That is true, but most women, if they really care about you, they'll acquiesce to what you want to go through.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement heavily. But remember, with a younger woman, remember she's young, she's hip, she want to go out, she want to explore. Remember, their life on this earth is very limited, so they're trying to live life. They ain't trying to always be in the house. So you a billionaire? You think I'm gonna just be in the house? Hell no.
Listen, give me an older woman who says, "Hey, babe, I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna be in by 9." I said, "I'll be in there with you, baby."
And now you got older women doing. Older women are doing it too. They getting young men.
Now that's a little bit weird to me, though.
But it's happening. Older women are getting young men. And there's, of course, we didn't do stories, but there's stories I can get on that. A lot of stories. When it's like 50, there's a woman that's, I think it was a woman that she was like 52, and the guy was 18.
That's a little bit weird.
But those stories we didn't cover. I will cover them, but it's just that it happens. That's what I'm saying. It happens. It happens for both sexes. It's just not just one party of men just doing it. But there's old. Yeah, Natasha, it is disgusting, but they're doing it. And some of these older women, they're not ugly too. They're very attractive. You be like, why can't you just get it? Is it some women just want that control? and they know they're able to control a younger man than a man that's actually their age, because a man that's in your age, they're gonna give you pushback. Some people don't want the putback. They want someone to be like, hey, I'll give you the money, I'll tell you what to do. That's it. I know how can you feel disgusted, but this is the world we live in. It is a backward world. We can never understand it. Just go with it. Go with the flow. Now you can change it by laws in place, but at the end of the day, they said the legal limit, the legal age, it was like 18, 21, depends on the state. So, and she's overseas, so she totally different. But moving along, Gorilla pretty much is upset because the simple fact is because I think how can she got a new single out with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
And right now they're doing the twerk thing, whatever the case may be. She's upset that TikTok won't allow her to play her song. Now the thing with TikTok doing something totally different now. Even though that right now they're in the process of probably being banned. I say probably because I don't think they are gonna get banned. But it's not allowing you to play songs when you upload. So even if you like trying to promote, because Gorilla trying to promote her new single, but they're not allowing it's not allowing her to do so because of the new guidelines in TikTok. So let's play that clip of Gorilla pretty much showing her frustration of TikTok.
I'm mad about y'all. I'm mad because I can't use TikTok to promote my. I'm mad y'all can't make TikTok to my music, man. I'm mad about that. I need my jewelry. My bad for causing them earthquakes, because I got hopped up out the bed. I hopped up out the bed and dropped that hot shit. And I caused about 2 earthquakes, but I apologize. New York, I love y'all. My bad. I apologize. But if you in Babylon, New York, pull up. Yeah, I ain't put no feeling on this. There ain't no feeling on this live, y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all pull up. I post the flyer on my page. Make sure y'all bump down. You feel me? Gonna do a CD signing, so come get y'all CD. Come get y'all on. What the fuck was I just finna say? Damn. Yeah, my memory. One thing I'm mad about y'all, I'm mad because I can't use TikTok.
So that's pretty much it. So she was trying to promote her song. TikTok is not allowing her to do so. So how came your thoughts on TikTok with their new guidelines of not allowing these artists to put their song out there?
Oh my God, when they give people money that don't deserve it. You're mad about a song that is so destructive and you want to teach us to twerk again. I want to say thank you, TikTok. Shring Shrey.
I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Hakeem. Them twerking was nice though. It was Megan got skills, bro.
Listen, I support TikTok
She got
and
skills.
I support TikTok and banning a lot of this stuff.
Hakeem, you just old. Cause back then you were like, yo, go ahead. No,
Oh
but for real,
yeah.
on a serious note,
Yeah.
they're artists. You should allow artists, even though we may disagree of the songs, you should allow artists to go ahead and promote their music.
Yeah. But it's their platform. They allow you to use it for free. If you got I tell people this all the time. If you got a problem, just build another TikTok.
Mm.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're right.
You know what I mean? Why are you complaining that they don't want to do? YouTube has guidelines. They done blocked a bunch of people channels. YouTube ain't playing with nobody no more. Let y'all want to come on here and play games. Come on.
But I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna pretty much bring value to TikTok by me promoting my music, for allowing stuff to be out there. So people gonna come and promote it. But for you to not allow me to do certain things on the platform, it kind of hurt the TikTok brand, don't you think?
Not necessarily, because here's the thing. TikTok has been criticized constantly about allowing certain type of content onto their platform. That's what this whole jujitsu system going on where people are complaining that, oh, TikTok is influencing our kids. So when they stop certain things, people are mad about it.
Mm.
I don't see nothing positive about that. Janae Aiko's song ain't banned on there. H.E.R. song ain't banned on there. Cash Corbin, the guy with the funny dance.
Yeah.
You know that dance when they started.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, he's talking about eating the boom boom, like putting his tongue down there. Her song has to go against guidelines. There's a lot of stuff on there. They're talking about Jesus and the space aliens that's coming for Jesus. Like, I don't know what's the problem.
Man, but that would say you should. That was I get her rant on that, but at the same time, you make a good point too as well. So that was a don't push back on my end. So Kodak pretty much opened up about him being pretty much about his drug use, his bad drug use, and say he wanted to talk about it 100. He pretty much he talked about it like the section he had why he was going pretty much going to jail about him pretty much his drug use. And I like to talk about Kodak. The reason why I like to talk about Kodak is he's pretty much very transparent and the stuff he goes through. Like he's very open on everything he goes through. And not that, but you already know stuff is public. But let's play that clip of pretty much Kodak talking about his past drug use.
What I would say, I love her. Yeah, but if you know me, bro, you know I don't even like perks or pussy. I never been the type of to be pressed for pussy. But I remember a point in my life when I was chewing a lot of perks. I'm proud of myself. I've never been as happy in my life, bro. I don't know where this came from, what the fuck going on. I ain't even gonna say I'm anti-perk. Like, I never took a perk since I've been home. But, bro, my dose is so low that I can't believe it myself. Man, I'm telling y'all, bro. Before I just went to jail, bro, I would say, what I would say.
No, you had another slide.
If you know me, bro, I can talk about this because it's my testimony, bro, and I'm hollering at y'all. Ain't no shame in my man, bro. I was taking, bro, at least 100 perks, but my average was 40 Percocets, bro. I'm telling y'all this, man. But I ain't know, to the point I look at this and I be like, bro, what the f was wrong with me, bro? I listen to my music and be like, bro, what the fuck, man? Thank you, love. Yeah, y'all could. Come here. Bro, I can talk about this because it's my testimony, bro, and I'm hollering at y'all. Ain't no shame in my
That was a good idea. Shout out to PJ. What's going on, big dog?
What's up, man?
Hey, that thing was.
Man, I love Kodak, man.
Look at you see the Tasha Cup.
It was to say,
I just want to while we listen to a slightly reformed.
she's not lying. Listen, she took the thought right out of my head. Like, I was wondering, did he say he doesn't do perks anymore, or his dosage is low now? Like, he went from 100 to 40 a day?
Yeah, he said you don't take perk. Yeah, pretty much what he said. He said you don't take perk no more.
Bruh, that man still sound like he ain't old now.
I'm sorry because the Tasha got me laughing. She said that was it, right, PJ? That was it. That was it, boy. That was funny. That caught me off guard right there. That one right there had me in tears. I'm sorry
Man,
because I'm like,
that nigga still sound like he tweaking.
I was in the same thing.
That nigga sound like he
Ain't gonna watch the
tweaking, bro.
video. I love Kodak. I think he's very transparent. I think he's very PJ. I can't stop laughing. I'm trying to stop laughing. I just can't because Kodak he's so very transparent. He's so honest about his lifestyle to the point that nigga Taji shit never said that. That shit got me laugh. Like I'm slobbing and stuff. He should never said that because at the same time it show you that a lot of these people are dealing with internal demons, like really internal demons. And for him to like be open about it, his drug use, mind you, a lot of these. Let's keep it real. A lot of these artists are using perk.
Yeah.
Artists are smoking weed on a higher scale. A lot of these artists are alcoholics. But for him to be open about his past, to me, that's why people love him. That's why people rock with him because he's real with it. There's no shame in the game.
So I'm gonna use a word that Kevin Samuel used to use: arrested development.
Mm-hmm.
He had like I don't think a lot of people don't know like he mentally hasn't grown, and you know what I mean. I don't think he understands the totality of the situation of him being on drugs and him being a public figure.
Mm-hmm.
Kids think this stuff is cool, but he is not no hero. He is not no leader. He's somebody that was on drugs, and he's a rapper. He said, "Oh, I was listening to my song. I'm like, damn, what the shit? What I was on? So you don't
Yeah.
even, yeah, like, come on, like, come on, dog.
No, hey PJ, I know I didn't mean to slob, but that thing the Taji comment was just too funny.
Yeah, like, come on, and listen. Here's the thing. This like what the second or third time he relapsed. Every time he go to jail, he come back out. Jail is the only thing that saved him. Every time he's out, after a couple while, he'll relapse again.
Yeah.
You telling me you doing 100 perks a day? When he was broke, he couldn't afford to do that. People think about that. A lot of these people already be minor drug addicts. When the money came, they be super. Like, come on, how many people we lost to drugs
Mm.
in this industry?
Hey, Genesis.
Detroit's finest.
You know what I'm saying?
Detroit's
Like freaking,
finest.
he come in the building.
Detroit's supermodel.
No, but Hakeem, she don't love me no more. She already moved on. She's with the Preds.
Thank you. She's with who? What prayers?
Jay Preds. You know, I'm
No, no,
obsessed
no,
with
no,
her.
no, no. Listen, Genesis, you can't do that. You belong.
I think I'm losing my swagger. I think
No,
I'm losing it. I think
no,
I'm
no.
losing
You're
my
not losing
swagger
it.
a little bit.
Listen, she belong to you, bruh. She belong to you, bruh. As soon as y'all lock in, she'll be moving to Miami. Detroit will be a thing of the past.
No,
Yeah.
we already talked about that with the first and fifth. Soon they come to Miami, their lifestyle changes. No, stay where you at. Stay in Detroit. Don't come to Miami. Don't come to Miami.
You know what I mean?
She just be talking.
I
Genesis
know.
is scary. Trust me. Genesis is scary. She don't want no real. She don't want no realness, man. I was
I
scared
know
of the
that.
girl.
I'm asking, even though lately, when I've been watching, she look like she ready to get married, though.
Uh, it's all cap. Cause I'll be watching, so she be like doing certain things. Just to say, oh, is the governor's watching,
Yeah.
and the governor's always watching. I'm watching
Yeah, she look
everybody.
like she ready to get married.
Nah, but no, but shout out to you, Genesis, man. Shout out for being here in the building. But shout out to Del Long and the Seven Angels, man. They always coming over here and support, man.
Daryl
Shout out to
Long.
Del Long, man. Appreciate you, big dog. No, but
Hey,
I'm just go ahead.
Daryl Long, Jay Prince for president, hardest working YouTubers I've seen. Daryl Long puts out content like he's in a sweatshop.
Yeah, he don't stop.
We're not forgetting Nightish. That boy does the overnight shift. Is that DB?
Yeah, it is.
Pretty brown, brown, driving me wild.
That's DB.
Pretty
Shout out to
brown, brown, driving me brown. Yes. Listen, I'm putting respect on Daryl Long's name. He should have been famous by now. He is too determined that he is a threat. And I gotta respect it. Listen, I don't care about nobody else. Daryl Long worked like he's in a sweatshop. Listen, the other day I asked him, give me some of your hustle, nigga.
You know what they say about, you see, people don't understand. I told people, when it comes to the YouTube game, it's the hustle. You gotta know how to hustle. You can't, you gotta work.
Jay Prince, shout outs to Flora. I think she's Dominican or something like that.
African.
Where's she from? Angola?
You gotta ask her, I'm not sure.
She looks like she's Angola.
She's African.
Listen, only a queen can stop me. Anything for you, baby. You see how black women, I knew she was Angolan.
Oh, damn, DB. Shout out I didn't even know that.
She's Capo Verde, Portuguese, Abriga. This is a shout out to only a queen could stop us midway. And don't listen, I don't want to seem like it's special treatment. Any of y'all could have stopped it too, baby. I want to dedicate this to all the pretty ladies who support us. And shout outs to y'all, man. Mid break, request by the beautiful, talented supermodel chef Genesis. I am Genesis. You know me, Genesis After Dark. This dedication to you, baby. Love Jones. I dedicate this to you. You know who you are. Love you with all my heart. Check it. I met her from way back, she was cute with them backpacks. Bamboo earrings, I told her ass back. She don't mess with thugs, she told me that shit whack. Excuse me? No, I'm a boss, that's real rap. I can give you what he needs, she told me to fall back. She want the 90 love she felt from way back. Her mama told her get her a man who made stats. Forget them other lanes, Hakeem is where it's at. Bring that old school feeling like Marvin and Jay Black. Coffee shop love, I love my girls black. Hood with attitude, she quick to throw it back. She ain't scared to fight, she swing when they attack. Sundress up in the summer, look like a snack. My homeboy told me, damn, she got back. Flashback, I've been in love since jumping jacks. Flashback, I've been in love since jumping jacks. Cause it's the Love Jones things in the 90s. Things poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens.
Cause it's a Love Jones thing in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Yeah, grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens. I'm living single, but my life ain't a sitcom. I want that love like a 90s R&B song. Love is stronger than pride, that's what I be on. And I cherish the day, I got a reason. And you gotta bump this in your knee song. As I walk on by just like Dion. But I'm Whitley, looking for my Dwayne Wayne. It's a different world, but it all look the same. So Riri, I got love on the brain. And I'm trying to find my ASAP Rocky Main. But until then, focus on the children. Cause we trying to build wealth and buy buildings with high ceilings, feeling like a million. Just chillin', loving and healing. No heroes, no villains. So nostalgic, that's what it's giving.
Cause it's the Love Jones things in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feeling, so serene. We just all kings and queens. Cause it's the Love Jones things in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feeling, so serene. We just all kings and queens.
We just all kings and queens. We just all kings. We just all. We just all kings and queens. We just all.
So serene.
We're just
Feelings so serene. So serene.
That's some real. I would say I love that song too. I promote it hard, so
Thank you.
it's all over the world. Just hit that King music. That's facts though. Really good song. That was a good break.
Thank you.
Now we're coming back from the break. Good commercial break. Now we're back from the break. A good music break. Good choice. Genesis out the dark. They say a woman in Oregon is suing her nail salon for 1.7 million after claiming that the manicure gave her herpes. Not good. So, ladies, be careful when you go out there and get your nails done. Please be careful.
A local woman is suing a nail salon alleging that she got infected with herpes after an appointment. In the complaint, the 23-year-old woman said that she went to PDX Nails on Northeast Gleason to get an acrylic nail manicure just last June. She claims the nail tech didn't use gloves and kept tools and drill bits in an Altoids mint container. Court documents said after the manicure, she noticed what appeared to be an infection and inflammation on her right index finger and started feeling sick. The documents say that she eventually had a swab test done and it came back positive for genital herpes. The woman said in the lawsuit that she did not have the virus before the nail appointment and has had several outbreaks since then. She alleges negligence and unlawful trade practices and is seeking $1.75 million. We reached out to PDX Nails for comment. We have yet to hear back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, ladies, when you go, please be careful. Go ahead, Hakeem. Your quick take on that, because time is against us, so we got to move very quickly. Go right ahead.
This what happens when you want to be cheap. I had to learn the hard way too. Don't be cheap with yourself. She probably went to her. That probably was a $20 nail job, and now it's going to cost her a lifetime of problems.
And now that there's a procedure too, what they got to do, like before they even use like the equipment, because I get my nails and pedicures done too. They got to make sure they clean in, sanitize, and all that stuff before they even use it. So probably they did it clean allegedly. This is my opinion based. I don't have the actual information, but I think what happened was one of them probably failed to clean the tools. That's probably what happened.
Listen, DB is
exactly sterilized. Yes,
there wasn't sterilized, but I was under the impression when you use these things, you have to sanitize them, sterilize them, or just use new tools. And you know what I mean? And here's the funny thing is a lot of people who's coming in there are not divulgent. There had to be like an open wound or bleeding onto the stuff that had to have been able to transfer. You didn't do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I say, when it's your body, you got to be expensive with yourself.
Yes, I agree.
I
totally agree with that. I agree when you say 110%.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
This the same issue where a lot of these girls going to Mexico and DR to do these things, and they don't want to spend the bag. They come back here half dead. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So,
no, you're speaking facts there. But I just want to cover that because we do have women that come to our chat room, and want them to just be aware that hey, if you go get your nails, your nails done, your pedicures done, make sure that they are sterilizing the equipment. And if you don't see them do it, you tell them, hey, make sure you sterilize the equipment. Now, this one right here, I can't know you really against because it's TMZ, but the thing with TMZ, it was on another website, so it won't ding us. Pretty much Ray J telling pretty much everybody that's associated with Diddy that is not right now is not the time to keep quiet. Is pretty much stand up for Diddy. So Ray J said this over the weekend. Pretty much he told one of the TMZ camera people that people need to support Diddy. Like make it be known, make it be publicly known. So let's play that clip or pretty much or clip or soundbite, whatever one you prefer, or pretty much Ray J telling the person that's asking him questions, the paparazzis, how people need to support Diddy.
Like Stevie J say something, in defense of Diddy, and all of those people who are his quote unquote, that's his people, that's his friends, are hesitant. Maybe do you think they're hesitant to say something because, whatever could happen to them? Because, there's subpoenas going out, there's this, there's that. Do you think that's what's happening? Or is there another reason why other people ain't speaking out in his defense?
I think a lot of people are just trying to understand what is and what's not, It's still a big question mark. Pray for everybody though. Prayers go up for everybody.
Only like Stevie J say something, in defense of Diddy. And all of those people who are his quote unquote, that's his people, that's his friends, are hesitant. Maybe do you think they're hesitant to say something because, whatever could happen to them? Because, there's subpoenas going out, there's this, there's that. Do you think that's what's happening? Or is there another reason why other people ain't speaking out in his defense?
I think a lot of people are just trying to understand what is and what's not, It's still a big question mark.
Yep. So I came. Yeah. Do you agree with what Ray J saying that people should stand for him or just stay away because they're still able to pretty much trying to process things? Your take on that?
So I look at it from this point. This is no different than Universal distancing themselves from Jonathan Majors. You can't attach yourself when there's an accusation like that. Women, LGBTQ, you name it, everybody gonna jump on that. They only doing the thing that is only necessary. We need to understand what we're dealing with. This too shall pass. And this is procedure. Puffy did the same thing too. When there was allegations on other people, he distanced himself. There's no such thing as a witch hunt. You don't have a good representation. Like I want you to think that, and then on top of this affects women, majority black women. Because let's be honest about this. If this was white women, he would already been in jail. Come on. Am I wrong, brother?
No, you. Oh, good point. But the thing is, no, but they say it's some white women involved. It's just not only black. There's some white women involved
Oh,
too.
I would love to see, because listen, we know exploitation of our women is easy. And a lot of us don't go to jail when we exploit black women. He would have been in jail if this was a white girl or an Asian or an Arab. I know that for a fact. But since it's our women, you can exploit them, do whatever you want. And our women are subjugated to money and stuff like that. So they're following suit. They think that this is a powerful black man. He never married none of his baby mamas. A lot of women just are accepting what it is. This is why I tell women, don't give men power through their money. It's not all that serious. Trust me on that. 9 out of 10 times, y'all don't leave with anything anyway. Puffy makes sure you leave broke. None of the girls that he's ever with, he's never put nothing in your. Listen. Cassie left with nothing in her name. The cars, the houses was under Puffy's name. The trips was under Puffy's name. Carisha has nothing to show for it. Shout out to Stephanie Watkins. Carisha is in a position where she started selling her clothes. You tell me a billionaire like that didn't put a house under your name, a business or a franchise? Rich men are not stupid. It's poor guys who will put stuff under your name, who will try to make sure you're straight. Look at Rick Ross. Rick Ross, Tia Kemp, all she got was child support. She didn't put a wing stop under her name. We can go down the list of baby mamas to these rap dudes. They don't give you nothing. You don't really end at the end of the day. The problem is the emphasis that in the power you give to men due to the fact that they're in a status position, in a money position. You lead yourself to be exploited. Ray J's a sucker at the end of the day. Excuse my language. I don't mean no disrespect to him. He's not in no position to be commenting about anything. You was involved in sex tape, my nigga. You already look like a herb to be commenting. Yeah,
But the only reason why he commented because remember Ray J was in Diddy's party too as well. So and not only that, but he have a good relationship with P Diddy as well. So That's why they went to him and say. And I'm being honest. The only one that has spoken up is pretty much it's true. It's only Stevie J. He's the only one. Everybody else didn't speak up. They didn't speak up. So it kind of shows you who truly is your real friends are when you're in the midst of trouble. So Judge Mathis, this one he said he did television for 25 years when he did pretty much 25 years, and he said this episode here, he would never forget it. Let's play that clip of for Judge Mathis. It's an old episode, but he said this one right here, he would never forget it because it was a heartfelt episode of him pretty much addressing the son's uncle on how he treated his nephew. But
talk to you, man. You disrespectful. How many times I told you the number one rule, no man is a bigger man than me in my house. And I said, you open your mouth again, we can take it outside. I let him know right then and there.
Your Honor, that's the truth. This dude is crazy. He threw a knife at me.
That's not crazy. That's defending my house. You would have.
I'm your nephew, man.
You're not nothing to me. You hurt
I understand that now. I understand that now, Tony. I understand I'm not nothing to you now because you hurt my feelings.
You know what?
I don't hear no more of this. Hand me a piece of tissue, man. Look at this damn young man moved from the streets of Oakland to escape the gangs, plead out to you for help. You let him move in there, knowing what he done went through all his life. He running from the street gangs. How many young people run from the street gangs and try and escape? None. Most of them stay there and try to survive and kill each other or destroy themselves. He got sickle cell anemia, no parents. And yeah, I'm crying because I see myself in it. There's one thing to give a young man tough love, but where's the love? All I hear is toughness.
I don't even want to talk to you, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that joint, bro.
Yeah, that was deep.
That shit hit me. Right?
I want to see the update. Do they got the update?
No, I'm the update. That's the one he posts. I'm just going by what he posts. I really do want to see how that man came about, that young man. I don't know, PJ, do they have an update of this episode? Cause I'm curious because that was powerful. I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem, that one hit home.
No, it did. It did hit home because a lot of people don't know when we
too hard.
Yeah, man.
You can't be too hard, man.
But that's the Black American experience, man. That's the Black American experience, man.
PJ say he gonna do research. Yeah, PJ, if they do, just send me on the DM. We'll do a review on that because that one was deep. I never seen that episode. I wish I would have saw it. But then he said after 25 years, Judge Mathis said that episode still hit him to this day because he said he used to. I always say sometimes these kids be game bangers not because they want to be game bangers. They doing it because they ain't got no place to go.
No, you're right.
They ain't got no place to go. They ain't got no home to come to, or they got a home. The person, like the guy throwing a knife at them, that's crazy.
And you want to know something? A lot of us need to be blessful on what God has given us. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, because our life could have been like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he said he left Oakland gang banging to move in with you, and then you giving them a hard time. Give the kid some grace, man. That guy, I'm telling you, I was saying not everybody fit to be parents. I'd be saying that all these kids out here, I'd be like, you can tell, like a lot of these parents, they ain't fit to be parents. I'm being honest. And they be like, Ronnie, why you don't have kids? Because that's a serious responsibility. It's nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with at all.
That's it.
Or you can maybe call. Stephanie says she want to join.
Huh?
Stephanie says she want to join this discussion with Judge Mathis.
Okay, come on. Pretty brown.
Wait, what's going on, Eric Brown? Thanks for being in the building. He said on Game Banger was never a choice. Is never the choice thing. Living in Compton, of course, in California for a long enough time to figure. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. People don't want to game bang, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Am I here? Can y'all hear me?
We can definitely hit you.
Hey fam, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
hey, Cali's
Good, good.
finest.
I will put my camera on, but I'm in traffic.
No, that's no problem. We
Per
want you to be
usual.
safe.
But on this topic, it's like wow, wow, wow when we're talking about like our youth, and I put the comment like give our kids grace because I'm starting to see, especially like y'all been seeing like a lot of these kids wilding out in schools, and then like wilding out on the teachers, and I'll see like the comments and be like, oh, these kids, but it's just like, bro, like when adults are treating kids this way, I think we do need to take in consideration like the things that they're struggling with and like give them grace. And I posted this not too long ago about like giving kids grace is it's wild for adults because we're so quick to give grace to people who don't deserve it. And I'm talking about adults. Like we'll give that nigga who's playing in our face, we'll give them grace, but when it comes to kids, it's like we want to throw the book at them, and it's just sad to see like you actually have a kid who wants to change and who wants to do better, but you have someone who is incapable of giving this grace and being patient and teaching them. You know what I mean?
No, you're speaking true. No, we listening. You speaking true.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree. I definitely agree with you, Stephanie. I do think that a lot of people are not giving the space to give other people's grace, depending on their upbringing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
sometimes you know what I'm saying. Sometimes we have people who do better, but they don't taught the fundamentals of community. And I think that's the issue. Community. I don't think we care about community. And listen here, Eric Brown, I agree with you 100%. COINTELPRO is a big thing. You know what I mean? There's certain mechanisms in place to destabilize black family, and it's still in place. Still in place. Listen, we thought we had a gang issue back then, Eric. Me and you around the same age. It's even worse.
Yeah, now it's even worse. These kids.
It's
You
even
talking about in Chicago? You talking about Chicago? I recently saw a video where it was like a 10-year-old with an AK-47. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's even worse. So the family is being. We thought we had a gang issue. The gang issue is so worse now. The destabilization of family is a full circle right again, all over again. I do think that going back to the whole thing of becoming a community and having the people that should be putting people back in place when there wasn't in place anymore. We know what the key things to fix this. It's not money. A lot of time is grassroots efforts on understanding each other and making sure that we come together as a community. We understanding the fundamentals of being in a relationship, understanding of marriage and all this, because all this plays a part into a community aspect. Then comes after that is the kids. Once you put these things in and kids in understanding, mothers, especially single mothers, understand when your kid doesn't have a son. He already got one strike against him. He doesn't have a dad. You
Yeah.
can't afford to be in a good neighborhood. If you know your son has fell off the cliff, to protect other people's kids, you're gonna have to give your son back to the police. I know a lot.
Which is sad.
It's very sad because you want to be loving and nurturing, but the thing about it is, a lot of people don't want to hear that jail will save your kids, or save another person's child.
Hey, shout out to BJ. No, the kid, he became successful, Hakeem.
Yeah. He
I'm gonna see in the
became a
clip.
minister.
I don't know if you saw the
That's
clip.
good.
You want to see in the clip
Yeah, yeah.
so you can play? Yeah, he became a minister. Shout out for PJ for sending that, man. Greatly appreciate it, fam. I'm telling
So
you, that's good. I'm saying like that could be anybody kids right now that's out there in the street. Possible,
Yep.
man.
so
Yep. The reality of it is just really quick, because I've done a lot of work with kids, particularly kids who have been involved sex trafficking, pimp, gang members, all of that. And the harsh reality is that a lot of these kids are just trying to meet basic needs, whatever that looks like.
I can't. You can show it. I sent it to you. Or wait till Stephanie come out. I think she got a delay,
mhm.
so she can see the clip. And then I say, you already know how I can. I say the good one for last. 'Cause I know you're gonna go in on that one. Go ahead, Kim. You can play it. So it's in the chat, the group chat, and
Okay.
also him ministering too as well, so people can see it.
Are a real one. One of your court cases inspired you to send a young man to college. How did you personally relate to this case and this human being? And can you give us an update on this young man?
Yes, what occurred, as some might know, he came to my show. A young man had escaped the streets of Compton. His mother and father died of HIV/AIDS based on intravenous heroin use. He went and lived with his aunt, San Francisco, Oakland area, and uncle or his aunt's husband was very abusive, and in court admitted to throwing the young man's clothes out because he came in at 12. And I said, you should be mentoring this young man based on his circumstances. He's your nephew. He said, no, he's nothing to me. And I don't want to see anything other than him to go to jail. Wow. And so I had an immediate reaction that kind of lambasted him, but it touched me. It was probably the most emotional case I've had in 24 years. Wow. And I told the young man that if he wanted to go to community college, we send him. And he came back 2 years later with his associate's degree and is the minister of the youth division of his church.
Wow, that's what's up.
Wow, incredible.
That's deep.
I mean, you walk the walk.
And then there's a clip of him ministering. I sent it to you. Also, yeah, that one.
The right thing when you don't have options. But when you have an option, it's a tough road that you got to go through. Some of us today are at this crossroad right now. Well, God, I need to make a decision. Is it my will or your will? So since we're here, let me make your decision a little bit easier. If you happen to choose your will, it is probable that you can still have plenty. Watch me. It's probable that you can still have plenty, but it guarantees that you won't walk in purpose. And having plenty without having purpose is just pitiful. But when you choose the will of God, it guarantees you divine purpose. And plenty is a byproduct of walking in your purpose. I need to touch somebody else and tell them I'm going with God. I don't know about you, but I'm going with God.
Praise the
Shout
Lord.
out to Judge Mathis. Yeah. You see? That one scene changed the whole man's life. You see? You can't be too hard on these kids, man.
You
No, not
can't.
that, but shout out to you, Stephanie, for being on the panel. You know, we always love your voice. I've always loved you to be on the panel. You always coming in and dropping jewels. But I know right now you're in traffic or you're driving home from work. Of course, drive safely and be safe out there. But you're right. We have to show these kids some grace. We got to show these kids some slack.
So
Because I do. Go ahead, King.
yeah, go ahead, finish. I want to comment on that.
No, I'm just saying that I just agreeing with pretty much what y'all stands on, and also Judge Mathis. You can't be too hard on these kids. And every time I see something like that, it shows you that at the end of the day, there's still hope for our community. Still hope. Go ahead, Akim.
So I love the fact that you say that, and I want to say that we're gonna give people grace who wants to we want to give people grace who wants to be there, who wants to take an initiative. because we can give kids grace, and sometimes they can let us down. You know what I mean? And they could say that, oh, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to make that clear that was my biggest thing.
Shout out to Hassan's in the building. What's going on,
Hey,
Hassan?
son.
What's happening?
What up, guys? How you doing?
Doing well. What's happening?
So, hey, what stream is this you guys using? This is different.
Yeah,
Restream.
Restream.
Restream. Okay. How you guys been? How's your week?
Doing well.
Maintaining, man. Maintaining.
No. Well, what I meant earlier, the message that I send you and on Instagram is this like these two white people, they go around and follow every black YouTuber and they fuck with them. They change their avatar, they change their name. Once you see the videos in their lives, you understand what I'm talking about. He literally shows like how me and you talking.
Yeah.
And he has another life to his audience and making a mockery out of what everybody's talking about. He was on Sharon and Venus and Izzy Benz. That's what I'm trying to explain. So if he comes up one day, him or his cronies, you guys have a heads up. You guys be prepared for him.
Okay.
Oh, I think he came on. I think he came on Jay Prince last night. I believe so. But I was able to kind of tell you, he was trying to make us look like full mockery. But I think he was on Jay
maybe
Prince
because there's multiple of them, but they're all in that. I'll put in the private chat.
Yeah, of course.
How was he able to
He'll show you what. Once you see his videos from 3-4 days ago, you'll see how he does it. All in the videos. You watch and it's like, God damn. He made it to this sector. So he watches from the clouds too. Like he watches Fatty. Yeah. So before he.
But they don't corn bomb. It's just that they.
No. They don't car bomb, but they throw shots like races, like Black Jesus, White Jesus. Like you see in their name. Like if you watch Sharon from 3 days ago, like racist shit. Like, but he be slick with it. Like he knows when to throw it out there, you know. So I'm trying to warn people so when he does pop out on your show, you guys are prepared for it.
I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you, Tom. You know, I really appreciate you. You know, you be over there on the shout out to the Psyche Avenger with Ashton and also Mimi hosting. So you know, we be over there chilling. But do Ashton know as well? You told Ashton about him as well.
Yeah, Ashton knows. I told him Fatty knows. World Class knows. A couple people know. I gave him the heads up. So
yeah, I seen he was on Jay Prince last night when I was hosting. I saw that he was he came up.
What was the name?
I know, but I you know, I know how to deal with the corn bomb, so I knew to put the layout over the screen. So, but then he was talking about the issue, but I didn't know it was them. But he was pretty much talking about the issue in the black community. He said why are we killing ourselves and this and that. But you know, Real Pookie was up there, and also 18 was there. So we were pretty much giving pushback. He was asking us questions. So, you know, when you start asking questions, when I started getting intelligent, I said, okay, let's go with the FBI report. It shows that you guys are the most violent people. You do the most violent crimes. Yeah. He didn't have no pushback for that. But it's right now on Jay Prince channel. If you could go, Jay Prince for president. I think you saw me last night.
I'll go check.
But I didn't know that was them, so now I'm aware. So thank you. I won't let him up on the panel again.
And what's crazy too, when you watch the videos, he shows like he has like different avatar. He Googles random black guys and he just picks a picture and put it in his avatar thing. So,
but normally we ask him to cam up. So you cam up, we're gonna know is
But once you go to his channel and you'll see the guys' faces. Like I recognize that voice, I recognize that name, and then what he does, which is kind of a positive thing you can say, he takes your channel and posts it on his chat, right? And then one of his people go and they listen in to see if anybody gave you the heads up, or they see if they can fuck with you again. Because I watched him last night doing it, and 2 days ago, like what the fuck? And Next Level, he brought this to our attention. He been
that's crazy.
Yeah, he's been slick with it. Hey, I got a question in the emoji when you write something in the chat. What does this mean? And when somebody put this?
Oh, that's love.
Oh, that's love.
That's love. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, what Scarlett does it? That's what she means. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, like,
okay, like in between you and I. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you
Because to
thought it was
me,
you thought it was like that? Yeah, it's just between you and I. That's why I'm being honest. Especially over here, I'm very hesitant to bring certain people on the panel. I always
Yeah.
say, if I don't know you, I don't bring it. If I can't don't know you, we don't bring nobody up. Normally, we send them the invitation, and I talked to Ashton about that as well. I told Ashton that don't let everybody on your panel. You know what I'm
No.
saying? You know,
yeah.
you gotta be very careful. And Jay Prince, same thing. If I don't know you, you ain't getting on the panel because normally I moderate his channel, so. If you're over there, I'm not letting anybody. If I don't know, you're not getting on that panel. It's just is what I don't care if you know him from the can of paint. I'm like Jay Prince, you know him. Jay Prince say no, you blocked. So it just
Yeah.
that's how they go. But it's just sad that how they trying to destroy people's YouTube channel. People trying to make a living off it, and you trying to help it. People are crazy, bro. Crazy.
But DB knows what I'm talking about. DB, they were on Sharon's show, the two white dudes 3 days ago, and one of them was on Venus show. So keep an eye on them if you see them on other.
Was it Josh? That guy named Josh?
I don't know. We got to be suspicious. Everybody's suspicious to me now because one of them was slick with it. I'm subscribed to one. I didn't even know he was on that guy's panel. His name El Perro, ELP.
Why you trying to hack your account? You see his son? He trying to hack you. He frozen. He got frozen. You see?
Oh yeah.
These people crazy. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, like you don't got nothing better else to do.
Suckers.
ERO. I've never been on his show, but okay. Damn, I got hacked. But one of them I'm subscribed to, and he's subscribed to me. I thought but so far, he hasn't done nothing bad. But now I'm suspicious of him. If you see him in the chat, El Pearl. But there's a lot of them. Once you go to their channel, you'll see the names. Maybe a familiar name. Wait, I've seen him before. So keep an eye on these, and the channel's in the private chat for you.
All right,
good
perfect.
too, Hassan. That's why we give you guys wrenches. So you see anything crazy, y'all got the all free to block them, and we're not gonna unblock them either.
No.
If y'all block somebody, we're not gonna unblock them. Thank you, Hassan, for the great knowledge. Now, guys, make sure y'all go subscribe to Hassan's channel.
Hassan?
You know, he be doing reaction. So I be see Hassan, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. Trust me, I'm everywhere. So he be doing reaction on his channel, and now that he also chill with the Sightseeing Avengers as me and I keen on ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to you, man. Great for the good enough. No, Hassan, but join in this conversation because this one is the last one of the day. You came right on time. This one, a guy say a man should not fully love a woman. Hakeem been waiting for this one. He been waiting for this one. So Hakeem, now we have it. A man break down why a man should not fully love a woman. And I want you guys to take before we end the show. So go ahead. I can't play that clip. Big up to Hassan, for real.
Hey, fellas, never fall in love with a woman. Let's get to it. It's cool for you to love a woman, just don't fall in love with her. Falling in love with a woman is the worst thing that you could do as a man. When you fall in love with a woman, your logic goes out the window. When you fall in love with a woman, you love her more than you love yourself. When you fall in love with a woman, she loses respect for you. Falling in love with a woman will make you lose yourself. When you fall in love with a woman, she loses attraction for you. When falling mad in love with a woman, you're making a terrible, terrible mistake. You could be so in love with this woman that she'll cheat on you and you'll still stay. She'll pretty much have you by the nutsack. She can emasculate you, manipulate you, control you, and you still gonna stay. She's gonna be dancing all over your boundaries. You're not gonna check her on it, and you still gonna allow her to play with you. When being in love with a woman, it never ends well. So fellas, never fall in love with a woman. It will destroy you. Free game.
Damn. You guys think. Damn.
Do y'all want to go first? Are you sure y'all want me to go?
Yeah,
I just want to know. I just want to know who hurt that man. Who hurt that man? That's all I want to know.
Listen,
who hurt him? Okay, somebody hurt that man.
Stephanie, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I actually agree with him.
Hey, Prince, you're cutting out.
Okay, why we always gotta go? We always gotta go at it.
What'd you say?
You're cutting off. My thing is going bad. My bad.
Okay. So I'm gonna be very quite honest with you. Like I'm gonna be very honest with you. I agree with him. I agree with him actively. I think that you shouldn't put 100% love into a woman until she can prove that she's really for the team. For
He
somebody
didn't
who
say that. He
for
didn't
some,
say that.
yeah, I know he said that, but I'm speaking for me. For somebody who has been hurt, led off the beaten path, I need a woman to prove to me that she loved me before I fully shower her with love or rain that love down on her, like let it rain, like New Edition. And there's only certain metrics, you know what I mean? Because men love hard, and women know how to weaponize that. Because when we in love with you, we lose all sense of thought and reasoning. Anything goes when you say, "Hey, go over here." Okay, I'll go over there for you. You know what I mean? Catching a bus to go get Crafty Crab and come right back to make sure it's hot for you. You know what I mean? So I agree with him. I think it is free game. I think that if you're not ready to get played or dragged or tossed around like a raggedy dog, hold your feelings in.
I'm not gonna cap. You almost lost me because I was about to be on your head. But I think what gave you saving grace was like loving someone to that extent once they show you that they're ready for that type of love.
Yes.
And I completely agree. I think this man probably prematurely gave up too much love too quick and got his little feelings hurt. And now he out here telling the world don't love people. Like, boy, bye.
Love bombing. Isn't that what you
Yeah.
call it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Love bombing is very manipulative and it's scary. But yeah, like somebody they need to show you before you pour all that you got into them. Like, yeah.
But you got the lover boys who really be loving girls off rip, and the girls would play them and use them and drag them down to the ground.
But whose fault is that?
It's the fault of the woman, though. For you,
Why?
because here's the
How Sway?
thing. Here's the thing. If you know you don't like that guy,
facts.
If you don't like that guy, you know he's into you a lot, and you're not into you. And you know, a lot of women think, "Oh, I'm gonna give it some time. Maybe I can learn to be into him." When really that never happens. Don't take his money. Stop dating. Put him on block so he can go get somebody who really gonna give him that same energy. A lot of women are able. A lot of women know they can use their femininity to a point. They know when a nigga really like them, and they know they don't really like them guys, so they can use that as a a placeholder until the guy that they really want wakes up one day and say, "Okay, I'm ready to be with you." You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I feel that. But I also feel like it goes both ways, right? Like we cannot just put the full fault on women, saying like, "Oh, women," because let's keep it a buck. How many men out here is out here playing the same exact game? Like I'm gonna keep it a bill with you. I just went out to do a game night with one of my homeboys, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man is 44 years old, single, but hollered at a waitress who's in their 20s who have nothing to bring to the table. Why? Because he want to fuck. She had body. And so at the end of the day, like I feel like both teams, like it's on you to you can figure out if someone is really into you. Like you can decipher whether or not someone is really into you. If I'm hitting you up and you're not responding back, that's like a red flag. Like, oh, okay, they got other stuff going on. And so I think like people show how they feel through their actions and deeds. Like if you are an adult and you're mature enough to look past lip service and look through actions and deeds, you're going to be able to decipher if someone really likes you or is in love with you or is committed to being in a relationship with you. But to go into that blindly without recognizing red flags, you got to take some ownership into that too. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you, boo, for my compliment. I appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie, but I would read the comments. They were like, "Bro, that guy needs therapy. That guy
He
needs
do. Somebody hurt that man.
So let me explain something to you. At the end of the day, women do control the access of sex. Now, mind you, your 44-year-old guy, is he attractive?
Oh, yeah, he fine.
Okay, then. But if he wasn't attractive, do you think he would have gotten that far?
Do I think he just walked up to her and gave her her name? I feel like this. That's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole different.
I feel like if a man and this is what, contrary to popular belief, women are really attracted to like your swag and your confidence. Like if you walk up, you could be funny looking as hell, but if you got confidence and you walk up and you got some sort of swag about you, They gonna entertain it.
But
Here
you
go
and I
Tosh.
know.
Here go Hakeem with this mess.
Listen,
DB said, "Here go Hakeem with this
Hey,
mess."
listen, I gotta take off my glasses because I'm telling. I gotta take off my glasses. Listen. You know, you're a beautiful young lady.
Thank you.
You know you don't date ugly niggas. You know you
Here's
don't
the
date. You know you don't date socially awkward boys.
and I think, okay, so here's the thing. Like, everybody's own perception of ugly is different. So what I perceive as being unattractive and others may not. But like for me, I look for like, are they funny? And do they got a mouthful of teeth? Like, I'm keeping a buck. That's the vain piece of me. Like, do they got a mouthful of teeth and a clean lineup? Like, that's all I really
Yeah, and I
that's
get it,
all I really looking for. But if you got a cool personality, I'll rock with you.
but let's be real honest with you. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay.
Not a lot of guys are bagging chicks like that. So
That's true.
when the girl gives the guy who is unattractive, socially awkward, nerdy a chance, she's juicing him like a juice bar. We're not talking about the 10% of men who look good, who's able to get it whenever they want. Some of these guys are broke and can get it because due to the fact that they have one or two metrics, they have looks or they have the assumption that they're well put together. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking for the guys who are friend zoned, who won't even be able to smell it, who won't even be able to, they don't even get invited inside the house. They're used for rides, moving couches, weed, liquor, and maybe some Sephora.
So the guy in the video, pretty much, the guy in the video
Listen,
fit that description because
he
he's
fit
telling
that
you.
description. He's a fat nigga.
Here's the thing, though. He's big boned, yes.
No.
But I guarantee you, like, if he had a little bit of self-confidence and a little bit of self-esteem, I guarantee you, like, there would be some female out there that would give him play. It ain't me.
You see?
It ain't me.
You see?
But
You
just
see?
like what he putting off though right now gives insecure. It gives zero confidence. It's
Nope.
like, oh, don't give all your
He's
love to a woman because they'll
he's
break your
telling
heart.
his story.
Yeah.
No.
And somebody hurt that nigga.
No,
Sorry.
he's telling his story.
I don't think it's insecurity at all. I think
This is what
he listened to a lot of content
He's doing,
creators,
like,
Red Pill, who's telling guys the game and telling guys not to fall in love with a woman.
This is
DB
why
is dead on.
Right now.
listen. This is why I tell men for her to prove to you that she loves you is two metrics. She shower you with ass, and she cutting a check. She doing those.
He was always focused on the
She doing no.
sex.
Listen, she doing those two things. She's in love. Women don't like to spend money on men, and women don't like to give sex for free. If she's overwhelming you with sex, and she's cutting a check, then she's in love.
Can I say something really quick?
Go ahead.
And I hope my females don't not females. I don't like saying that. Hope my women, my ladies in the comments don't come at me. But I feel like there is a pandemic in with us ladies, and the pandemic is good dick. Let me tell you why. Because good dick will have you thinking that you're in love. Like, if a man can lay the pipe, yes, we're pouring out the money. Yes, you can take my car while I'm at work. Yes, you don't need what you need for me to cook. Like, that's good dick. That ain't love. And I think oftentimes we will get ambushed with some good peen and then be moving like we're in love, which probably happened to girl probably laid it on in one good time. He's like, I'm in love. Like, we got to be more mature when it comes to that.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Before he can even get to that point with you, there has to be some sort of an attraction, right?
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. What you said?
There has to be some sort of an attraction for him to get that far, for you to even categorize a man as good D. He has to look good. He has to have the assumption of good money. I'm telling you that the guys who work at Jiffy Lube ain't getting this kind of work.
I don't know.
They're not. Listen.
If he
Unless
said ain't no D that good, I'm just saying. Back in my immature days, I would be remiss if I didn't say I was a fool for some D.
I
Back in my
understand that,
immature
but did he look good first for him to be able to smash, right?
Back then?
Yeah, let's get busy. Keep it 100.
Yeah, I mean, I was immature. Yeah, I'm looking for vain stuff.
It's not. Listen, it's not immature.
It is.
It's not
like
immature.
When you're young, you're looking for like
we
immature.
still are like that to this day. A lot of y'all, most men are not going to pass with y'all to a certain level with two metrics. he looks good is either he's physically attractive or he's financially attractive. Y'all don't care about that other stuff half the time.
Shit.
Listen, listen,
Shit.
listen. I've tested it. I've tested this metrics.
I'm
Me and Ron,
sorry.
we tested this metric. So when I seen Buddy, I say, get your money together. Get your money together. Get you a nice, maybe a Lincoln, a Cadillac Escalade or something, some big chains, and you're probably a win.
So the thing is, y'all proving that guy's point in the video, because the guy point in the video said never fall in love with these women. He's right then.
No,
Don't
yeah.
fall
How
in
is
love
he
with him.
right?
He is
How
right.
is he right about not falling in love?
Because one point you talking
Can
about
I say this
women.
before?
No, go ahead, son. Go ahead. Of course, you
My
got
bad,
go
man.
ahead.
Well, what I've always been told, the woman needs to make sure the man loves her, and the man needs to make sure that the woman respects him.
I love it. Simple. Conversation over. Move on. Just like that, Hassan.
Because
I
if
agree.
it works like that, the others will fall apart. I mean, will come together. Then you respect her, all that extra. And same thing for the woman. If she doesn't respect you, you're done. Even if you
Yeah.
have money, you still
Yeah.
So then
she's
I mean,
still a bitch in her
but
eyes.
then it comes with, but it comes to the aspect of the love concept. That was having I kind of proving that guy's point.
Listen,
Never fall in love with these women because
Nah.
if they don't love, that mean they don't respect you. So why not fall in love with you?
But it's on the guy though, how he acts, because the woman is not stupid though.
What
She
about
see
the
how you move.
What about the socially awkward nerd niggas who's not getting no play?
They
Those
go to
are the
white
ones
women.
who no. And
I'm
listen,
just
the white
I'm
woman
just
is getting them. You telling the truth? You telling the
They
truth?
do.
The white
They
woman is
do.
getting them, and they're
They
the
are.
ones with the sack. They're the ones with the big jobs and the big money. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you, a lot of our women in our community have passed on good men because they didn't have enough swag. They was wearing high waters.
Yeah, they ain't got
You
the
know what I mean?
drip.
They was watching too much anime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
You know
I
what I'm
think we're
saying?
talking about two different things. I think there's a difference between having confidence and swag versus like your style. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck
No,
because
it's
black
all the
folks, we
same
are
thing.
no, it's not. We're not a monolith. So like you can have all the swag in the world. Like I used to talk to somebody who's this nigga was a rollerblader. Was on rollerblades, but his swag was top tier. Like his confidence was top tier, so I fucked with him. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I think we have to look. PJ said it best. Like, yeah, your looks are gonna grab the attention of the person, but like who you are is gonna decipher whether or not you want to keep them around. I've come across a lot of attractive and handsome men, but like their personality is trash, or they're toxic as fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
You're a little bit intelligent and you have grown from that. You still have women your age and younger who
I
still,
agree.
regardless of how effed up the person, girl, this nigga fine. I'm gonna ride this rodeo.
Yeah, listen, and I'm not gonna disagree with you because I was that. And anybody who said they've never experienced that is a goddamn like I was definitely that.
So
Like
so
I was
now
definitely, but I'm just saying, like there has to be. I think maybe what's getting such a strong reaction out of me is the generalization of saying this is the way all women think when like it's not true. Like we all have, there are some women who have learned from their experience and grown from it and now look to find a mate in a different sense as opposed to what we used to do back in the day because it wasn't working. Right? Like that what I was attracted to when I was 21 is definitely not going to work for Stephanie who's 42. You feel me? So like I think there's a level of growth, and I don't think all women subscribe to this theory of you have to have money and you have to be fine and you have to be be black in order for you to get our attention. I think just far in the circle that I move in, that theory is dead. Like
because you're in a different circle. And
yeah,
listen, we're both in one of the most materialistic cities in the world. The circles that we're rubbing elbows with, they looking for that, baby. That's why
yeah.
we get the 100K references, we get the houses, the credit card, the credit talks. We ain't building with nobody. Now, here's the thing. I want to mention something. You mentioned something. You say that we're not all that, but most women still keep certain elements of what they're looking for as a mate as they get older. They might get rid of some of the stuff, but some stuff they're just not willing to compromise. I have a friend of mine. Me and her known each other since we were 16. She still is going to judge you by the way you look. She don't care how much money you or she wants somebody fine, sexy, six pack, rip. You know what I'm trying to say? 6'7". You know what I mean? And she has kept that up until this age. We're in our 40s now.
She's single still?
Still single.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I mean? But us men, us men at point time, and I'm not saying women are like this. I don't want you to think, but sometimes when we have conversation, we speak in generalities, but we are narrow. But us men at times, you can see we will be with somebody who physically is not what we dream about. But we will be with them for the purpose of what we're looking for. Me personally, I used to like red bones growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Florida. You know what I mean? What Kodak Black and all them guys who told me we wanted the red bones, but as I'm older now, I need somebody who's gonna bear some kids, cook and clean, and do. You see how your face turned when I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Cook and clean, be submissive, and respect me like the man now.
Even
Now,
Hassan's laughing.
yeah.
King is
Hassan,
crazy,
listen,
man.
Hassan know what I'm talking about. He
I
know
want to
what
hear what Hassan has to say.
Hassan, come on. I bet you he's gonna stamp it.
Hassan.
No. This is a Western problem because everybody, especially in America,
Yeah, you see?
everybody's disrespectful. That's a
You said
problem.
what? What's disrespectful?
In America, like in general. But number two, I keep hearing this a lot. The man telling the woman, "You gotta respect me." That does not have that work. You gotta show her why she needs to
Let's
respect.
go, Hassan.
No,
Listen.
Hassan, no, Hassan.
No.
Let's go back to
No.
Hassan.
My man
I
said what
gotta
he
go. I gotta
said.
go, guys.
Stand 10 toes down, Hassan. Like I said, go ahead. Let's 10
But yeah,
toes.
you got to show her why she needs to respect you. You can't just go, "Hey, you need to respect me." That's not how that works. But in general, America is very disrespectful place anyway. People are very disrespectful
I agree.
in general, like, and people mock everything over here. There's no boundaries. That's why people get shamed what they work at. Like where I come from, you don't do that, but over here everybody gets shamed.
Yes.
That's it. I mean, I don't know what else you want
Hassan,
me to say.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask my brother a question.
He gonna get it right. Go ahead, Hassan.
No, I might get it.
Hassan, I want to
I don't
talk
know
about
everything.
culture. We're not gonna mention what culture.
Damn.
In certain cultures, aren't women brought up and taught to respect men and respect and value their men and look at them as wanting them as them being the head of the household?
Yes, but I should say but there are some men who not deserve of that.
Let's go.
Listen, I understand that. Go ahead, Hassan. But
No,
I
you're
want
right.
to.
You're right. In Eastern
Hakeem.
Europe, Africa, Asia, what I
Oh,
come from,
Hassan,
where you
yes.
flowing? Yeah,
but
where you
Hassan,
flowing?
my roommate is on your side. She like, who is that? Because he's spitting facts.
No,
Hassan.
hold on. We getting somewhere here. My brother, listen. My brother already stamping what I'm saying. Now, Hassan, you mentioned the westernized problem. Have you noticed? We're going to talk about culture. We ain't going to mention culture. We ain't going to mention what culture.
just
We
say
know what you're
America.
talking about.
Do you know? Have you noticed that in certain cultures, the family are more involved in the process of men and women getting together compared to this westernized this? We're more free as far as when it comes to picking our mate compared to other cultures, right?
Yeah. Because
So
yeah, go ahead.
no. So I'm gonna finish, and y'all want you. So usually, the father, the uncle, somebody will vet the man that you would be with to make sure he's a man of upstanding character, comes from a good home. Here, women make their own choices, and listen, we gladly support that.
No,
But
I
I
get
don't
what
think
you.
y'all do though.
No, I get what you're saying. It's true, but at the same time, the woman needs to make sure he loves her, and the father, or if let's say she doesn't have a father, then the uncle or the brother, somebody has to check up on him. Hey, okay, and they got a men know. Same thing for the guys when they bring a woman, they're trying to marry a woman. The mother, the grandmother, the auntie, the sister, she needs to check
Let's
her.
go, Hassan.
You
Hassan,
know.
Hassan, you
Hassan,
married? Because
listen,
listen,
no, hold on, listen,
he over here speaking
Hassan,
facts.
Hassan, do you believe in dating?
Well, where I come from, no, there's no dating. If you like somebody, you're getting engaged with it. You can say that's dating, but
Yep.
you go a year or whatever to see if you guys want to get married or not.
Oh, so there's courting. This is like a courtship. Like you're courting to see if this is somebody that you could
Yeah.
potentially
But you
spend
guys are engaged. It's not boyfriend girlfriend type of thing.
girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah. And there's no being alone with each other, but he doesn't have to spend an exuberant amount of money as well.
No. You just go out. Whatever you guys agreed on, you guys agreed on to the movie.
Stop leading. You're asking leading
No,
questions,
no,
and
no, no.
I agree with
Listen.
urban noise music. Like you trying to get my boy Hassan caught up,
No, I'm not
and
trying
he
to get
eating every
Hassan.
time.
Hassan is
You
just
trying to get him caught up.
Hassan is just stamping what I'm
All
saying.
right, Hakeem, is this what you want to hear? In America, they do one expensive to go to expensive. Is that what you want to hear? In some places in America,
And some, but
some, not all, some.
So here's the thing, Hassan. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think, because you've traveled,
These are just leading questions.
listen, you're a traveling man like me and Roni. Do you think women in other places? We ain't gonna mention other places. Do you think women in other places value and listen to my question pertaining to this? Do you think women of other places value relationships a little bit more, where the men would not have to go through this thing where falling in love with a woman and being misleading?
You had Hassan sweating. You got.
Wait. Repeat that. You're cutting out. My bad.
Okay.
I need to understand it better.
Listen. Do you believe that women in other places who value relationship, who value community and family and marriage, would you think men are going through what this guy's going through as far as says falling in love with the wrong person? Do you think women of culture, relationship, and upbringing would have put this man through this?
No, he wouldn't, because damn. No, because if the woman values all and she respects them enough, then he's gonna build her the world. Let's say, you know what, he's gonna make her happy.
But this guy has made somebody happy, and she chose.
But now here's the thing. That means she doesn't respect him. Because if a woman doesn't respect you, you're fucked.
I think that goes back to Hassan's first point, where it's like you have other people in your family who are vetting this person during the process of getting to, but while you're engaged, right, Hassan? Like you were saying, like you have people like the aunts or the mother or the grandmother is going to be vetting this person that you're engaged to in order to decipher whether or not this person is seriously in love. And I think what's missing is that elder piece in a westernized relationship. Like, here's the thing. I'm gonna go off topic. I'm gonna put that in. Gun is in the chamber. I agree with Hassan with, like, it sounds like in your culture it's dating with intention, like with the intention of wanting to be connected and to date, as opposed to out here it's a lot of hooking up. You know, oftentimes for men it's like to put a latch on their belt, and then sometimes for women it's to obtain maybe some financial or whatever, get some emotional need met. So I do think the value of dating and courting someone, of course, it's going to look different in different cultures, but I think it just sounds like, Hassan, in your culture, it's taken way more seriously.
Yeah, and because you can call it whatever is religious culture, and there are rules, and you break those rules. It's like the saying: you break the rule, we'll break your neck.
Yeah.
And we just don't talk about it. We'll actually do it. Like,
yeah.
For the man and woman. Don't. It's not just for the woman. Don't listen to Fox News. They go hard on the men too.
Yeah.
I believe, and this is my opinion.
You are cracking my friend up. Okay, go ahead.
I believe.
You don't want to hear it.
I believe if that woman who valued marriage and relationship, she was not broke his heart.
No, I think, I agree. And I feel like this, and even for him, if he wasn't so desperately seeking it, just like Risa Tisa, then there wouldn't be this whole deception in their relationship. Like it would be no question as to whether or not this woman wants to be with you or not. If he wasn't so infatuated with the idea and like missing out on the red flags, like doing the work. This is what I feel. I feel like too often some men who are just like that guy want to love bomb you and get it done real quick without putting in the true authentic work. And then when you get hit with the reality stick, it's like, damn, like she really wasn't messing with me like that. And it's like, nigga, I'm pretty sure she showed
that's
you.
not right. That's not fair because at the same time, women want the same thing from men. They want men to go out there and put in the work. Oh, give me money to get my hair and nails done. Give me money so I'll go to a restaurant.
I don't know what type of women.
Let's
That's
cook.
what I'm saying.
I'm lying.
Let's cook,
both
Ronnie.
of us is in here like, what type of bitches
Let's
are
cook,
y'all
Ronnie.
messing with? Like,
let's cook.
You gotta be like, but I'm lying, and I've been.
You need somebody
I
on.
travel a lot. And I call it overseas as well. I usually date women overseas.
Yeah.
Women overseas treat guys totally different. Totally different. They
You know,
automatically do it. They automatically do it naturally without me even.
And listen, he's telling the truth. But here's the
I
thing.
travel a lot.
Here's the thing. Women in the States.
Hold on. I'm not.
Let's hear what the other Cali girl want to say. Come on, Cali
Let's go.
girl.
Yeah, she don't have the camera. She can hear her voice. She
don't want the. She don't want
the mess. I worked out. I look a mess. But what I'm saying,
that's no problem, baby. We like them natural. You don't got to
No,
be scared.
and she pretty too. She's pretty too.
We trying to see. The world trying to see what you look like, Shawty.
They don't want
listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Just like what you keep bringing up is like all these women just want their hair done. It's like, listen to this. Just like if a girl continues to pick a man who is abusive or cheats or anything like that, she has to take responsibility that that's the type of men she's attracting. So just like if you're only like attracting those type of women, then you have to take responsibility for the fact that that just might be the type of women you like. And if anything, and if you don't like the results, then you need to change that.
Let's cook, my nigga.
That's an internal thing.
Cali girl,
come on, Chris.
Listen, Cali girl, how you attracting them when we got a sea of them out here? All y'all, some of y'all just think alike. We running into y'all because y'all all running the same paths. Cali girl.
I have to say that still has to do with that's the circle.
No, that has nothing. That's not honey. You sure about that? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm positive.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Hassan. Somebody
Can you explain to me what does passport bros mean? I keep
travel overseas.
Hassan, they're the same as podcast bros.
No.
Bro, you go overseas to meet women.
Listen,
you go overseas to enjoy the lifestyle of meeting women and also enjoy the scenery. Now, that would say guys that are passport bro. The reason why they're going overseas is because the options there are much easier than what it is in America. Like prime example, like I said, women here, not all of them. I'm not saying all of them. Most of them focus on the smaller things where girls overseas smoking on the value of a man. They know when a man coming into town, you're going to make sure to treat that man like a man.
Let's cook.
You don't have to ask.
Let's cook, Rodney!
Go ahead, Hassan, and I want to.
Now, but here's the thing, though. Here's the big picture you guys missing.
Yes. Go ahead.
Let's say, forget the other countries, like my Arab nations. If you go up to and you say, I want to marry one of our women, especially in Iraq, you just shot yourself in the foot. Because now what happens is they're going to look, Hakeem, how in the fuck do you know our sister? Now you really fucked up. Now the tribe got you circled. They're going to call their buddy police. Wait, how you know our daughter? How you know our cousin?
The internet.
Yeah. But what I think he's attesting to is like this sense of, number one, community, but then this sense of family and protection. Like I do think that some Black families are lacking that because Black dads are not in the picture. So I will say, I think a lot what Hassan, what you're saying, I think as opposed to, in your culture, that's a privilege for you to be able, number one, to still be attached to your original culture and know what those standings are. But I definitely feel like over here, we're lacking that. Like we're lacking some, my big brother, my dad, my uncle, like stepping in and interceding on men who are trying to come holler, or talk to me. Like, I think that piece is missing, but I have something else.
See, Stephanie, here's the thing. Hassan, I'm gonna let you go because you've been cooking. I'm gonna let you cook. Hassan, you've been cooking. The women love you, big dog. The women love you over here. But I'm just saying, this is the thing. Guys don't have a problem dishing out. That's not because people think guys have an issue. No. What guys are asking for women in America, I'm not talking about overseas, I'm talking about in America.
Let's cook.
Treat us like a man, and we're gonna make sure to treat you like a lady.
Let's cook.
Okay, here's so what is okay. So really quick.
Let me finish my
okay,
point,
go ahead.
And then treat us like a man, and then we're gonna treat you like a lady. Most of the time, women are treating men like crap.
Yes.
And that's why we have the pushback, and that's why guys are going overseas. Go ahead, Stephanie, then Hassan.
So, okay, so I got one question and a comment. So first question is, what does treating you like a man look like?
Like Hakeem said, the
feminine, friendly.
What does that look like?
Respect. Allowing me to lead. Valuing family.
So okay, so on the flip,
family.
So on the flip, what are women doing that make you think they're operating different?
You sure you ready for that?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Go ahead, Hakeem. You go in on.
What behaviors have you seen that would have you believe that women are operating differently?
The sense of entitlement.
Okay.
Arrogance.
Arrogance to what?
That you deserve everything.
That you deserve everything when God has given you more than what you have. And the way you look at us is like we're substandard, like we're financially ravaged, like we're uneducated. We're not competing to you as much. A Mexican woman would never disrespect a gardener. Compared to you meeting a woman in the first couple questions, you say, hey, where do you went to school at?
Hakeem, correction. The Mexican American will disrespect the gardener.
Yes, they will.
There you go.
They will.
Okay.
And not only that, Mexican Americans are known to notoriously beat their women. But go ahead.
No. You going to the extreme.
Yeah,
That's a small number.
We live in Southern California.
That's a small number. That's a small number. Listen, Juan and Jose ain't backhanding nothing.
Also,
Juan and Jose ain't backhanding nothing.
I got you. Hold on.
Hold
on, really quick. I got one more. Hold on. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Hi guys. I have another question.
Okay.
Don't you think it's a sense of entitlement as well to come into a woman's life and automatically expect respect? It's like, how are you asking for that? And I think a lot of men are always like, no, because you should respect people, period. But if you're going into a grown woman's life and just being like, you need to let me lead. Well, you don't just lead by telling somebody what to do. You also are supposed to be the leader of respect, the leader of love, to show what that looks like, to show we're safe enough. Hold on. To show that we're safe enough to do that. By the time we get to you, a lot of us have already been violated in some way. Our respect, our trust.
You got to go to therapy for that. You can't.
We do, but
I'm not here on audition. I need you to be ready. I need you to be ready, Chris.
I'm gonna say this, and then I might shut up, but I'm gonna say this. Chris, we were just having this conversation after the last time that I was on. We were having the conversation. I feel just the uproar that a lot of westernized men are in with the evolution of women. And I will say, over time, the evolution of women has catapulted. And by evolution, I mean women's rights, women's ability to be economically at a certain level, women being able to be socially at a level. And I think a lot of men are in an uproar. They don't know how to deal with it. And it's like we're screaming, submit, respect. Well, let's keep it a buck. The behaviors that we've had to endure have forced us to have to go out there on our own and build it up in the mud. Hold on. And then now once we built it up in the mud, we have men coming and saying, well, I demand your respect. And I agree with Christina. Like, I do think you should respect. I feel like respect and honor all people until they show you otherwise. But we really got to look at, like, women in the beginning. I know we had this conversation last time, was like, oh, in the earlier years, women would be quicker to get married and to have relationship and to build family. But I had to think about it. And Christina brought up a really good point. She was like, back then, nigga, we couldn't own property. We couldn't have good paying jobs. So oftentimes a lot of these marriages that we got into were out of survival. And so, like, now we have this different breed of women. And I don't know that men in their masculinity are able to catch up. I really don't. I feel like when women start taking authority over their body, we start getting called hoes. When we started getting our education and making money and leveling up, we're aggressive, we're disrespectful, and we're not able to submit. And it's like, I don't know what else it is y'all want us to do. I really don't. It's
No, but
like
don't hold on, Stephanie. But there's other cultures overseas who does have women rights don't act the same way American women do. So
yeah,
what's wrong with that?
I agree, but let's look at that. Let's look at that.
That's a
We
whole
can look
nother.
at that.
No,
We can
see,
look at that.
that's a whole nother conversation there because
It is because
traditionally,
because you're comparing a culture who's never been separated from they've been drenched in their culture, and that's all they know. When you're talking about black Americans, we have been taking away from our culture. We have been stripped of our identity. We've been stripped of our humanity, and it's like we are in the process now of regaining all of that. So for you or for anybody to try to compare our culture to any culture that has been intact is unrealistic, and it's disrespectful. I feel like we cannot look to them and be like, well, we're not like the Asians, and we're not like the Arabs, or we're not like the Latino Americans, because we'll never be. Our heritage and our story is never going to be like theirs. We're literally in the process of reconstruction, and I feel like for some of our men, it's
Stephanie, you gotta understand this is a dating market. Dating
Thank
market
you.
means you gotta see, okay, what's the best type of quality I can get out of the market. Same
Basically.
thing when you go to the grocery store. Is this the best quality of milk, or should I get the alternative milk? Same thing. Same thing when it comes to women. And the women can be very organic or very conventional. Go ahead, go ahead,
because I want to comment on that.
Since we're talking about disrespectful, let's go way back before social media. It started with the white people, whether they like to hear it or not.
Yes.
The white people, the white women disrespecting. I seen it when I used to work at a restaurant, and I'm looking at this like, what the fuck? And he letting it go. Then it slowly went into the Hispanic communities, the black communities in America, and it just took over to a whole new level. So, Stephanie, here's my question to you: what is forget the world for a second, other coach? The men in America, what are they not understanding, like about dating and relationship, in your opinion?
Oh, good question.
That's a great
question. That's a great question.
Okay, so what I think men are not understanding is, number one, the existence of toxic masculinity and how that's no longer going to be beneficial for for women, the evolutionary woman now. Like the woman now in 2024, the traits of toxic masculinity, although it was beneficial back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, hell, even the 80s, 90s, it is not going to work now. And a lot of it, when we're talking about toxic masculinity, we're talking about this idealism that that do as I say, not as, do what I tell you to do, because I pay all the bills. I come home, I expect your house to be clean. I expect for food to be on the table and the kids to be taken care of. I feel like that is no longer existent anymore, because you have women who are out here who are working full-time jobs right alongside you. So instead of being demanding and have this toxic masculinity and thinking like this is how I'm exerting my masculinity, we got to look at how can we meet in the middle here to build, because there's going to always be this imbalance. That's that is a unequivocally way. I feel like that's going to be disastrous to any relationship. There's no way I'm going to work 12-hour shift and come home and you think that not only am I supposed to tend to you, but then also tend to these kids and tend to this house when you've only had to do 12 hours yourself and I'm on the clock for 24 hours. Like, for me, it's selfish, it's unrealistic, and it's toxic as fuck. And then again, it's like, what else are you pouring into? Like, I think a lot of times men, and I don't even want to generalize you. I don't even want to generalize y'all like this, but I'll just speak from my own experience. A lot of guys that I have come into contact with have the inability to balance.
Okay.
They have the inability to balance. It's like it's this way and there's no other way. Not only that, is like they have the inability to tap into emotional needs. You know what I mean? And I think, Hassan, you hit on the head. Like, a man's job is to protect and provide. A woman's job is to love, right? And I think those lines, though, when we're talking about financial, that's what's making it blurred for a lot of these men.
Go ahead, Hakeem, very quickly so we can end.
I'm gonna ask you a question. So, what do you say to the man who has been exposed to other women of culture, Marisol, Kim Sue, Khadijah, and
Khadijah?
Listen now.
Look, even her son laughing.
Listen, and they're working the same amount of hours,
I
but
agree.
they're working the same amount of hours and doing this on autopilot, and they don't complain. They don't
Mm-hmm.
call it toxic masculinity. What do you say to the man who is getting hollered at by Marisol? And
Mm-hmm.
Marisol works 7 hours a day, but wants to bring him a good callo pinto, arroz con pollo, and plátano manduro to his job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mind you, she just got off of work. They just started dating. She's bringing him a plate of callo pinto and plátano manduro
Mm-hmm.
and arroz con pollo and chicharrones. And
Mm-hmm.
he said, "Girl, you just got out of work." She said, "No, I'm doing this because I love you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
raised like this."
Mm-hmm.
What do we say to that man who's being exposed to that, and he's looking at his other girl, say, "Child, I'm tired. I ain't gonna come see you tonight."
Stephanie,
So I
before you
think,
answer, hold on.
yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
make this clear. Hakeem, are you talking about the ones inside of America or outside of America?
I'm talking about the ones in America. They're here too.
Yeah,
They're,
in Miami.
they're here
Yeah,
too.
in
Okay.
Miami
They are
too.
here
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Miami.
too.
That's why
Yeah.
you talking like that. That's why I was
Yeah.
laughing.
That's why I'm talking like that. They're here too. But
Yeah. So
listen, my loyalty has prevented me from crossing over the fence.
for
So,
real, DD.
my loyalty has prevented me from. But what do you say to a man who's been exposed to the same kind of woman who's working the same hours as you, who don't call that like call that toxic masculinity?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we're not even saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you say to that man?
This is what I say, because you're talking on the level of dating and courting, right? You just said like they're dating. And so
Yeah,
if you're dating and you're getting to know someone, and it's okay. I'm not saying those things are never going to happen, that you're never going to step out. I think it goes back to, I think it was somebody, Justin, or somebody's name would start with a J. Like, it's all about balance. You're not going to get that all the time. We got to be able to balance each other out. Those things can be done. If I love you to a fault, if I love you, I'm going to go the extra mile for you. But please best believe it's going to be expected that it's reciprocated in some level. And I think that we definitely, like, so when we're talking about relationship, if I'm doing that for you and I'm coming to your job after I've got done work and I bring you a meal, and then for the next week I hear nothing, you do nothing to reciprocate it, what am I doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a level of balance and reciprocation. It can't just be take care of me, do for me, and it's like, but we're dating. So what is it that you have to do in order for you to deserve this type of treatment? Number one. But then number two, how do you expect for a human being to keep this up? Number three, we keep on comparing different cultures when the harsh reality is like, we're never going to be them. And I think and to say never, I'll take that back. I ain't gonna say never, but it's not going to be replicated like these Asians, like Latino America, like Armenian, like it's not going to be that, because we're not that. And I think too often Black men are looking at different cultures, expecting for their women to show up in that way without understanding that our upbringing was never that. And we were talking about grace in the beginning, like we don't get afforded any grace in that. It's like, no, but I expect for you to be like this, and don't talk back, and don't speak your grievances. Just take this shit. It kind of goes back to the comment that I made back in the day. I mean, the last time we were together, when I was talking about I watched The Color Purple, and watching the treatment that a lot of them women had to go through at the hands of Black men, because Black men were being treated like shit
You
out
know
in the
that's a
street, and
you
then
know that's
coming.
a fake story though. You know that's a
But it's
fake
the
story.
facts, though. You
It's
have
not
a
the
lot of.
fact.
It is
It's
the.
not the
And
fact.
who was it? Was it Alec Baldwin
No,
interview
no, no,
Chris
no, no,
Simmons?
no. Listen, you talking
Who?
about a woman
James
who was married.
Baldwin.
You talking about a woman who was married to a white boy who wrote that story. She can't say nothing about no Black
Well,
man.
I'm talking about just the idea. I'm talking about the harsh reality that unfortunately a lot of our Black men were sent out there to work and were treated like shit by white people. You were treated like shit. Your power was taken away. You were treated less than, and then you came home. Oftentimes they came home and treated Black women, or the women who were the head of your household, the same way than white men treated you. And so I don't care. You can shake your head. I definitely encourage y'all to go look up the James Baldwin interview, because she legitimately said, you fake in front of them white people all the time. I want to see that every now and then. But
I love you, Stephanie, but
I say that to say, like, there's our relationships is going to be tumultuous. And I think instead of us, for the most part, pointing the finger and pointing who's wrong in our community. It's like, where do we find the balance? Where do we find the balance? How do we do the work?
Okay.
That being said, final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts, we will resume, of course, Wednesday. But guys, final thoughts, and of course, thank you guys for coming on the panel, man. It was really good, really good. We went overtime today, but the conversation was too good. We didn't want to close it. I was like, yo,
You're
we
too
got to
smart
finish
for
this
your own
conversation.
good, Brian.
Yeah. So final thoughts, guys, as we close.
Hassan is invited to all barbecues. Hassan is invited to all Thanksgiving dinners. You hear me? You are invited, Hassan.
Hey, tell Christina she got to cam up next time.
I got Christina. They said you got to cam up next time.
And y'all both got to cook a
You see
meal.
how son Hakeem always trying
This
to
nigga
flirt,
said.
and then he gets
You and
mad at
Christina,
me when I be flirting. He always be
you and
wanting to
Christine
flirt.
both got to cook a meal when we come to Cali.
When you getting tacos?
Tell him I'm very nice. I'm not that nice.
She said she heard Hakeem. She's very nice, but she ain't gonna be in that kitchen.
I told you about them black bitches. They don't like to. They mean.
She got to be in that kitchen. It's a requirement.
Okay.
We're gonna keep this for Wednesday. And like always, guys, make sure on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Today we went overtime because the conversation was too damn good.
It was good.
Like always, man.
Hakeem,
Thank you all.
I love you, bro.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
I love you too.
I just love the space that y'all are creating for healthy conversation. So yeah, I just appreciate you. Hassan, you're a real one. Hassan is a real one.
See, Hassan, you got all the women, man. How you gonna come over here taking all women?
The same way y'all going to the passport bros is going over there trying to take everybody else's women. Hassan came over here talking that real.
So
Hakeem, Ronnie, bro. Appreciate you for bringing me up. Stephanie, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Till next time.
Come by Wednesday, man. You see Wednesday, we gonna be turned. Just come by Wednesday. Wednesday, like you know how we get down, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good stream, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Hassan, Stephanie, man, your friend. That made this stream really, really powerful at the end, man. I love it. I love every moment of it. I like debate. So
me too.
But Hassan wanted this debate. I ain't gonna lie. He wanted this debate, Hakeem. You gotta give it to him. He won.
No, he did. He did.
I wasn't prepared for that one.
Hey, listen.
I wasn't prepared for that one. He called me off guard.
I couldn't admit when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm still growing.
He called me off guard. Next time he ain't gonna catch me off guard. He called me off guard because I'm focused on the guy. He came in with the jam, with the uppercut. I'm like, damn.
He did, and I'm here for it.
Shout out to Black Beauty for being in the building. Shout out for the lovely Natasha Vincent for holding it down, doing a great job moderating. She does an amazing job. I love Natasha. Natasha is just amazing. If you don't have Natasha in your chat, put her on the payroll because this girl is amazing. Shout out to DB. The lovely DB was also in the building. Shout out to Goddess Forever. She was watching from Facebook, but for some reason it didn't. For some reason, my Facebook comments never show up. But shout out for those that watch on my side on Facebook. Shout out to you guys. Goddess Forever. It say KL Culture Radio. That's what it says on the hat. I can't say KL Culture Radio. Mine say KL Culture Radio. The beanie, just like the T-shirt. It's the same thing. Shout out to Urban Noise. Shout out to DJ Triumph. Shout out to PJ. PJ, thank you so much for contributing to the show today, man. We really do greatly appreciate it, man. That was really deep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna watch the playback because that one was like really deep. That was deep. That was a deep one. Thank you, my brother, for doing that. Shout out to Eric Brown. Shout out to Bobby Bryan the lovely Bobby Bryan was in the building. Also, Sherry Bryan. You know, they on vacation. They doing their thing. They been going on vacation. Boy, Gorilla Black, man, that dude there. Shout out to White High who was in the building. Shout out to Keisha was here, Hakeem.
Keisha M?
Hello. Yeah. No, the other Keisha.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Keisha Nelson. Yeah. We got to get her to submit too. Learn how to. For her
all right, y'all. On that, I'm out. I'll see y'all. He just can't let it go. I'll see y'all later. Yes.
Shout out to Mimi. The lovely Mimi was in the building, always showing them from the clouds. Also, Jalen watching us from the clouds. Shout out to her as well. You know what I'm saying? That was saying, Jaden, don't be afraid. Come on the panel. You know, show your beautiful face. Don't be afraid, lady. Y'all in a safe space. Shout out to Genesis After Dark, who always coming in here, gracing us with her presence as well. Like, man, Hassan, we got the women too. Tell Ashton he's not the only one. But shout out to Ashton. I thought he was going live. I was just about to send people over to him, but he didn't even go live. Yeah, you said you got her messed up.
He probably go live in an hour or something.
Okay, shout out to
Ashton.
Ashton. Guys, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Chachi Avenger. You know, I told Ashton we're going to support him more. I'm going to push guys over to him. You know, we be over there, Hakeem, me, Hassan, we be over there acting a fool, especially Hakeem. You know, Hassan, I be managing Hakeem from texting. I'll be like, yo, don't be saying that, man. Don't be saying that. I'm his manager. Hakeem, don't get beat up. You see, Keisha going to beat you up, man.
No. I don't want no problem. But that is the quote for the day. We got to get her to submit too. 2024.
You guys are watching on Facebook, Instagram, and also Kick, and also Twitch. Shout out to you guys. Guys, also, remember, it's very important. Go to KL Culture Radio Community Tab. In the Community Tab, as you can see, is the KL Culture Radio t-shirt. The hats. Hold on, give me a second. The hats. Hassan, we geared up, baby. 2 hats. Snapback, regular hat, you name it. The KL Culture Radio coffee mug. You see, we don't play over here. The KL Culture Radio coffee mug, and also Prince King, 2 of his books. Look, The Black Love, and also The Art of the Black Woman. And Hakeem, you talking about, look, it's an art. Hassan, you see the craziness? It's the art of loving the black woman, and he don't be loving the black woman.
No, I do love. I do love. But listen, I was just giving a perspective, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But shout out to you guys, man. You guys, Hassan, Stephanie, man, y'all made the end of the show beautiful.
Real.
Man, y'all guys are always welcome to come back. Come back Wednesday, man. This is gonna be a group of, you know, we're gonna have Ruthless. Ruthless not here, but normally he comes on Wednesdays.
Yeah. I can't wait. But don't forget to watch out for the person I gave you a private chat.
No, actually, I'm gonna clip that part and I'm gonna share it because I think that was some really, really good information, and I think everybody needs to go and rewatch that playback. And that's very, very close. So guys, be careful because people in the other spaces I do hang with. And I'm gonna inform. I'm actually gonna tell Jay Prince that too right now when I get off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have on the phone.
Yeah, just watch the videos from 2 days, 3 days, and skip and watch. He shows you. It's crazy shit. You understand? Yeah, you understand what you see.
Be careful. Be careful, streamers. Be careful. There's people out here that really trying to destroy your channel, and it's amazing. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We over and out.
Peace.
Later.